Welcome back to episode 53 of the Fuck Adam Schefter podcast. Rest in peace, Dwayne Haskins.
They forgot about the fourth coast.
Oh, my nigga. This is my shit.
Missouri.
Nah, yeah.
All my
Adam
homies
Schefter.
hate Adam Schefter.
Fuck Bill Brandt, too.
And Bill Brandt.
Goddamn, that's my nigga.
Was it Bill or Gil? Someone. I know it's someone
Gil.
else.
Flipper, never see
Nah, fuck that nigga.
in a bathrobe, fly slippers. Left Chicago with good money for 5 drops. West side, did the south side like the white side.
So this is my shit. This album was subpar. This was my shit.
Fucking beat. I gotta let it go through the hood. That's all. Through the hood support.
You know what I'm mad that they switched on the track listing now? They updated it. Remember they had a song on there called Silky, and then it had in quotes that said no homo. Now it's just Silky.
They wasn't outside this one.
Yeah, they wasn't outside. That's exactly what it is.
You better get a chaperone.
If you know like I know,
you should lie low. Killer.
I used to get it in Ohio.
Don't forget the Shio. Cause you're like a gyro. You keep playing, you will look like a gyro.
I don't know what that even means. It looks like a gyro.
You will look like a gyro.
Shredded meat. All right. We back.
We bite.
What's good,
We
fellas?
bite.
What's cracking? Another week in this thing.
Another week.
One up,
we
one
still
down.
alive, though.
Bye early.
That's a cool shirt, bro.
What's going on? What happened to you guys' weeks, man?
Good, man. I just working.
Anything?
No, man, I
other
really
than
got no
that, bro.
special, man.
You never-
I recorded. I was featured on another podcast yesterday. Show Your Work Net. Shout out to my dog DJ Larry. Shout out Nelson. Shout out Youngin. I was on there just talking about all kind of crazy shit. Shout out to them. Shout out to them for showing us what's this StreamYard.
Shout out to them for bringing the StreamYard to the Critically Unfocused podcast, boys, because this shit is lit. Sorry, Zencaster. You to the side now, too.
Not sorry. Fuck Zencaster.
What did
Facts.
you say? I can't wait to leave my bitch for a new bitch. Hey, man, shout out to StreamYard, man.
No,
That's what
yeah.
the whole time.
We ain't upgraded. We finding ourselves. That's all that is. Don't worry about it.
Blake,
Sure.
I jumped on the. I was listening to the Show Your Work pod you did last night. Blake would have appreciated it. They did a whole 8-minute 5 Foreign album breakdown, song by song, producers, credits. Yeah, he went deep. He did a deep dive.
New York drill expert.
He knew all the producers. He knew all the rappers, the producers, the friends of the friends. I was shocked.
Nah, that dude knows that shit, man.
He was locked in.
Tremendous.
Nah, yeah,
He's a big fan of the album, that I'm guessing.
He says all right. I think he said it was okay.
It's a riveting review.
Shout out to Jamal. Yeah, getting his collab going. My week was solid. Last weekend we went down to kick it with the man formerly known as Tonio.
He who must not be named.
He who must not be named, Tonio. Went down to Oregon for his girl's birthday. Happy birthday, Giselle. We went wine tasting. We went to Top Golf. Hey, Tonio swing. That nigga got the form. It's only going left or it's only going right, but it looked good.
Oh shit! Okay.
The shit looked good. He was hit 91 off the club. Like he was getting some speed, or at least what Top Golf tells you. That's what it said. 91 miles per hour.
Damn, Blake making that
I was thinking 91 yards. I'm like, huh?
Oh no, 91 miles per hour off the club. Yeah, he was getting some power behind that bitch. He sucked. He lost miserably. Amara kicked all our ass. So that was fun. And then just worked all week. Helped my boy move today, which is never fun, but fortunately he just moved one apartment over. So it was a quick
Oh, okay, that ain't too bad.
boogie. Got some wings and had some mimosas. So a little turned up right now, but we ready to go.
I do have a question about the Top Golf.
Okay.
Was that your first time?
No, I've been 4 other times. I went to the one in Vegas twice.
Top of the golf.
I was hoping that's what he was going to ask.
You went to the one where?
We went to the one in Vegas twice, and then we went to the one in Oregon twice.
Somebody said, isn't there one in like Kirkland or Bellevue or something? I feel like somebody said they're supposed to be getting one out.
Renton Landing.
They have like it's an indoor like simulated one.
Studio.
Yeah, so you hit like into the board that looks like or into the like projector screen that looks like.
I think the Renton Landing one's like going to be an actual one though, ain't it?
It's supposed to be. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't wait. That's just fun. Like even if you don't really know how to golf, it's just fun. And like they got good food, got good drinks. It's always like it's always a good time.
That shit expensive?
No. If you go in like a peak time, so like we went Saturday at 7, it was $50 an hour, but you split that between 4, 6, 8 people, however many people go, right?
Yeah.
And then if you go a weekday like afternoon up until the evening, it's like $30 an hour, so it's not bad.
Oh, okay. That's not bad.
And then the food and drinks are like regular, like Buffalo Wild Wings like prices, and the food's good.
Okay.
Drinks are good. Yeah, it's a good time. I can't wait for them to make one out here.
It's a fucking blast. I tell everybody, if I had like just the money, like the seed money to get it popping, I would start one here in Fayetteville because we're in desperate need of something like that for young people to go hang out at.
And I imagine golf is probably like a relatively big thing down there, right?
You don't even have to be, but it's just like you said, like Top Golf is just fun. It doesn't matter if people are into golf or not.
Sure.
Like everyone's just going to want to go try. Like no one's into throwing axes, but that shit popped off.
For sure. Yeah, for sure. With the escape room, rage room, axe throwing shit here, there's like 7 of them now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're fun activities to do. It's like, so.
Yeah. And there ain't
something like that, you're printing money.
Hey, somebody start one in Tacoma because there really ain't like shit to do in Tacoma. They were going to put one where, on Tyler Street off like 56 and Tyler, like Moctezuma's, there's a driving range up there.
Yeah.
I know they try to put a Top Golf type thing there and the city declined it. Like like
Tacoma Fairs, that area?
Yes.
I
think so.
That's the golf club that's right there.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's up there, but they were trying to put something like that up there. And
I mean, especially if you're building on top of an already there driving range and just changing it into a Top Golf, like a lot of the work's done already. You just got to put the screens in and all that.
Yeah. Now you're just getting more people to come because people be out there with their like actual golf clubs, like they be like for real in their shit because it's really, I mean, a driving range probably not as far maybe, but it's a driving range with targets. Like if you really golfing, you out there, and if you just want to get drunk and hit a ball, you out there.
I got a coworker who was telling me about there's a Top Golf in Augusta, Georgia, right? And now you figure like Augusta, that's like heaven of golf, right? Like that's the one event of the year that all the big ones that people go to, all that shit, right? She told me this Top Golf is a single level. It is the that don't even make no fucking sense, right?
Tomato. That defeats the point of top.
Yeah, no, Jamal. So like, if you ever see one, like the Top Golf, like there sometimes like I think the biggest ones would be like 4 levels, but like normally it's like 2 or 3. So a single flat level, at a Top Golf is kind of just weird as fuck, especially like when you're at a place like Augusta, you got like 1,000 people coming down there every single year to come watch golf or whatever, and there's like really good golf courses in the area on top of that. It's like for y'all to build this bullshit version of a Top Golf here is kind of just crazy.
All that money.
Yeah. Wow. All right. My week was cool. What fuck was I about to say though? Damn, I really don't remember shit from my week. But I'll tell y'all about today. Like today, like I took leave, like PTO, whatever. Because what the fuck did I do today?
Nah, shit.
Well, I had to get my dog's medicine refilled, so I did that. And then I'd contemplating going to Costco, but I was like, nah, fuck that. I'm not trying to drive that far. So I went to the driving range, hung out there for like an hour and a half. That was good because that's the first time I hit golf clubs in probably like 4 months. Not 4 months, probably like 3 months. First time I hit golf clubs.
Good?
Yeah, weather's been beautiful today. I really need to cut the front grass, but I didn't want to do that today. So I texted the lawn people. They don't reply back to me. So they're probably just going to pop up here tomorrow at some random ass time, which is going to be great.
Wait, you got like a landscaping team that you just text and they pull up on you?
It's just a company. And they just set up things through text. So you just text them and be like, hey, can I get the front cut here you say your address anytime during the week or whatever, and then they'll be like, yeah, that's fine, and they show up or whatever, and then they invoice you. They send you like an email or they send you a text with a link you can click to pay.
That's fire. That's
nice.
Is it
it's pricey, but it looks nice. I mean, sometimes I just be like, our front yard's like mostly a hill too. So sometimes I'll be like, man, it's just hot as fuck outside. I'm not trying to do this.
Nah, I feel you, man. Dude, cutting the grass was the worst chore. I hated doing that shit.
I don't mind doing the back, the front yard. Go to hell. But did that, and then so I've been debating on whether, a few things, right? So the tax return money, like normally I make stupid decisions. I may just buy like shit that I don't need. And this year it was going to be a graphics card, another one. After I bought one like the same time last year, I think. My graphics card I bought last year, it's a 2080 Ti. It's of the last generation of NVIDIA cards. It was the top of the line, like the fastest card that they had. And I was going to replace it with like the fastest card that's out now. 3090.
Sorry, 3090. My bad. Let me not take your 10 off. Them was what, 860 something like that retail if you can find one.
A 3090 Ti?
Aren't they? Or are they more than that? Okay, I thought that was the resale price when they'd be higher than that. I thought they were like $800 retail.
It's the clapped out Honda.
Ooh.
It's the what?
You paying the 15.
God,
yo, sir.
Mom, I thought about doing that just because I figured, like, if he's looking at him now, I figured if I did that, this is my mind talking like
GeForce RTX one.
You said what?
The GeForce RTX 3090.
Yes, 3090 Ti.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, nigga.
Yep. That's what I was looking at first. Then I did a lot of research to talk myself back down to a 3080, which would have just been like just under $1,000. So I was like, okay, that's cool. But then I was still like, dude, like, why the fuck am I going to do that? I literally only get on my computer to do this podcast at this point. I barely ever have time to play this thing. So it'd be a waste of money for me to throw that much money into this just to do it. So I made a smart decision, and I've chosen to rather invest that money so I can hopefully turn that money into more money. But I did it in a smart way this time. Like, I'm not using Robinhood. I got the fuck away from that, because if I have access to it, I can see it all the time. Then I just sell really fast and get out of it, and like usually end up losing money. So I like went through like my bank, and like they set up something like the Charles Schwab and all that. So like an actual investment account now. Hopefully, you know, we're gonna buy our leisure and move on to bigger and better things. You know.
I thought you were about to say you bought an NFT at first.
No.
You made an NFT actually.
Yeah, I got 2 NFTs. I'll sell you.
How much?
Okay.
What are you willing to pay?
Negotiation point.
I'll let you borrow this. You got to give it back though.
NCAA football 14.
Yeah.
I'm mad you just got it out. That shit is priceless. What do you put that shit in the case?
I got them
next summer. It's probably not gonna be worth shit. I don't know where the case is though. It's not a good idea. It's a Blu-ray though. They don't scratch. So I did that, and then today I bought a Switch. Right. I bought not the Glock Switch. We good.
I'm putting switches on my Gleek, nigga.
No, I bought a Nintendo Switch because they had the OLED model in stock at Best Buy. So I did that, and I picked up some games. But Jamal had said this. I don't know if you said it on here, like, or if there's another conversation we're talking about. But like, how Nintendo games like just don't drop in price. Like that shit is fucking criminal. That don't make any sense.
Nigga, you see, Breath of the Wild is still like $50.
I thought it was 60. I think Breath of the Wild is still
like 64 some places. But so because of that today, right? Like I wanted the new Kirby game. And so I'm at Best Buy, and like I grab a Kirby game. It's $60. It's the only one that's there. I'm like, okay, cool. Like I thought I had the new Kirby game. This is some old Kirby game. It's still $60. I caught that shit and put it back, but like that shit is fucked up.
It's funny. That's funny.
Oh, fuck Nintendo, bro. They do never try to lower their prices. The last game I bought was like what? Fire Emblem? That shit's fun though. Like I actually beat that one playthrough.
Yeah, the games are good, but it's just like, damn, y'all, like a sale for them is $10.
Yeah, and that should be for like 48 hours. If you miss that shit, like, right next year, nigga.
Back up for the next 3 years.
The spring sale.
Oh yeah, I remember when I was kicking it with DP. Then we went to Target, and I saw Breath of the Wild was $49.99. Oh, okay. I was like, wait, wasn't that a launch title for this system?
Yes.
That shit came out the same day as the first Horizon.
Dog, that shit came out. Dog, that shit's like
week,
6 years old. I know it's a great game, and it changed the landscape of like like big sandbox like adventure games and the way you like travel and you could do stuff at your own pace and whatever. But god damn, it's still $50.
Yeah, dog, I'm not paying for your fucking legacy. I'm trying to play a game. I don't care what the hell you did.
Yeah, I thought it was like, wait, hold on, this ain't $19.99. This game's old as fuck. They're like, no, that shit is $50 still.
It's funny because I feel like it wasn't like that with the Wii. Like the prices eventually dropped like normally.
I don't know. I just feel like Nintendo, they don't ever really do like digital sales either.
You can at least find them used like at GameStop.
The used games up too. The used games be like $5 less than the new one.
Yeah, that's how
it didn't used to be like that.
Yeah, like I text Blake that, like, because we're trying to get Marvel Ultimate Alliance. I'm like, shit, I might as well just buy a brand new copy if I'm only going to pay $5 or more, less.
Yeah, and I'm sure they don't do any type of like game sharing, right?
Hell no.
No, they do have something like that for Nintendo Switches.
I think you got to like literally be under the same email thing because it's like it's for parents to use for like multiple kids.
Yeah, it's something. It's weird. I don't know. It'd be hard to do a Nintendo. I'm pretty sure my Nintendo Online shit is up, but that's just what $20 for a whole year. Like that's whatever. The online shit.
Were you actually using that, like playing those games on there and all that?
I was playing Mario Kart Online, but like, you need to get Mario Kart. That's a fire ass game. Like I was playing that on
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Or you're talking about old school Mario Kart?
Whatever the one on the Switch is, like the newer one.
I think I bought that today, and if I didn't buy that today, I'll just buy it digital because it's the same price.
Yeah, dude, fucking dog. I thought I was pretty good, man. Like, dog, whatever you do, if you play that game online, do not play at night, man. You get in them lobbies and you see all them goddamn Japan flags, and you're about to get boat raced in there. Any lobby with Japan flags, get the fuck out of there, bro. You about to get smoked.
Ain't that shit kind of crazy? Like how Nintendo, however many years they've been at this massive company, they built their brand on the back of like a fake Italian character. Like, could you imagine?
But that's hilarious.
Could you imagine how problematic that'd be? Like if like it was like a black character, and it was like a character shirt like a black character,
and he threw like basketballs and shit.
If it was a black janitor,
oh my god,
like a middle school janitor.
Hey, like what do you mean you don't like Lamario?
Lamario, Lamarcus, go Lamarcus, go Lamarcus. Hey, speaking of Nintendo Online, though, Jamal mentioned, are you guys planning? Either of you guys planning on like upgrading to either of the different like PlayStation Pluses that are coming out next month?
I haven't even really looked at it.
I have one already.
You mean with PlayStation Now?
Yeah, it's the same thing. I have it already.
Yeah, it's definitely going to convert over.
It probably just converts you to something.
I didn't see anything. I mean, I guess it would be fun to occasionally go back. I guess that's it. If you're gonna go back and play the old stuff,
you could do it now.
Sure,
it's the same thing. It's literally PlayStation Now and Plus.
So yeah, you're not upgrading, but I'm saying if me and Jamal are gonna get it, then
I have no idea. I haven't really like looked.
And we don't have it now, so I feel like
I'm just fine.
If you wanted it, you could get it today,
and we don't want it, and we don't have it. So yeah, I'm guessing I'm primarily then asking Jamal if he's gonna get it, and he don't got it now. But yeah,
I just got regular. I think I saw. I was on the.
It's $99 a year for the like
CD keys when they had Plus on sale for like $20. I think I bought like 3 straight years.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So.
The only downfall of us game sharing is that we game share PS Plus, so I can play online games without having PS Plus because he has it, but I can't use the cloud storage unless I buy it myself.
Oh like, no!
Is it worth $60 a year of my own money on top of what he pays? Like, or when we alternate off? I bought a couple of these on Amazon.
Have you put a new hard drive in your 5 yet, Tyrell?
No, I haven't needed to, honestly, because I typically play one game at a time, and then like I'll have like my sports games on there, like little shit that I go back and forth of, but like I never really have more than one game on my console at a time.
That's why I say the cloud storage thing is nice, just because. At least with myself playing a lot of AAA titles, I typically have to delete games quite often. With cloud storage, my save stuff's always good. Like I just whenever I pull the game down again, I have it. You're not running into that issue, then that's not really something for you to worry about.
Yeah, mine still does do that save. I guess I must get the cloud storage. I just know my shit got unplugged once and I lost all my progress on 2K. And whenever I go to like manually save something to the cloud, it doesn't work. But yeah, like I was able to transfer over pretty seamlessly from my PS4. And whenever I delete and re-download again, my shit's still there. But it saves on your console too. Even when you delete the game, the save file's on my console. But that don't take that much space.
Save files are very, very small.
Yeah, that makes sense. Never mind.
Cool.
All right.
Oh,
there goes your microphone player.
Help.
Why is this shit? Okay, so we move platforms from it goes from Tyrell having an issue to now it's Jamal because your shit never did that on Zencaster.
Never.
You're muted.
It's funny, like it's every different platform has a different type of issue for us. Discord was doing one thing, Riverside did another. Okay, there you go.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
The Hawks beat the Cavs. So
That's crazy because the Cavs went crazy to start the game.
I gotta say though, like it's about time. We might have to start talking about it. Like, I think Trae Young got to be put into that carrier category, like kind of where like Giannis and KD are.
Sure.
Where, like, if he's on the other side of the court, like you got to deal with that team. They're going to scrap you to the end, no matter what. Like,
man,
he led the league in total points and assists.
Yeah, he's a problem.
One of the ones.
It don't seem to even really matter who's out there. Like the same team, they lost some of the good players from last year and made it back to the playoffs when they really shouldn't have. Like they didn't perform like that all that this year, and he still like had his numbers, and they just kept getting wins. Won 43 games, got him into the playoffs, won them the games. What did he have? 30 tonight too?
Like 38, 9 and 9 or some shit like that.
Yeah, no, like.
Weird.
Yeah.
I gotta win this game, and we started out slow. I'm gonna go crazy real quick though. Hold on.
They can win. I think the Heat win, but I think the Heat win in 6. I can see them scaring the Heat. A couple games.
You're talking about the Heat went over the Hawks.
Yeah, the Heat will beat the Hawks. Yeah,
okay. I just saw the Heat like being picked to win the finals today.
Oh shit!
This fucking fire thing, smoke thing, has been beeping like on and off. Just at night. Yeah, there's no smoke in here though. It's just annoying. It's just trying to wake my daughter up is all.
No, that's shitty.
The ghost of racism in this house.
There we go.
So all right, okay. This week, well, was it this week? It was last Sunday, I believe. Was that when Dwayne Haskins passed?
Yeah, it was last weekend.
Yep.
Last weekend? Okay, it must have been Saturday, actually.
Yeah, it was Saturday.
All right. Either way, yeah. An unfortunate event where he was his car ran out of gas, so he's like walking on the freeway to get off the freeway to go get gas, and was hit by a dump truck, unfortunately, in Miami. However, I'm pretty sure I've definitely given him plenty of criticism on this podcast about his play at quarterback. But since he's gone now, I feel like it's probably good to give him some highlights. His career highlights, kind of talk about some the shit that is why he's like kind of known to us in the first place. So this is like from. Go ahead.
No, I know he had the best statistical season ever at Ohio State. Like he threw 50 TDs one year.
Yeah, so I'm on the Ohio State Buckeyes like website right now. I don't know when they made this. This might be old. It's called the Haskins Standard though. It's just like stuff that he did like while he was there.
Goddamn.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? About to use some new features. Oh shit!
Hey.
Oh shit!
Shout out Jackie Robinson.
That's crazy.
Wow.
All right. So sophomore quarterback Dwayne Haskins. I hate this.
The big
not 10 but 10 offensive player of the year 2018 Heisman Trophy finalist. Spent the 28 season providing the height. Okay, this is just kind of giving you what he is because he was, like Jamal said, he was that fucking dude at Ohio State.
I will say I've seen the B1G thing on fields in the Big Ten. I've never seen someone type out the B1G to say in the Big Ten.
And they keep doing it. They keep doing it.
Wow.
Okay, he has 5 of the 6 400-yard passing games in Ohio State history, including the school record of 499 yards. I wonder if that's the thing. Like, I don't know if any of these things have been broken since then, but this is like when he left. This is what was going on.
I can hear you.
Okay, Big Ten record set. Single season yards, 4,831. Breaks the record set in 2006 by Bernice Curtis Painter, Colts legend. Big Ten TD passes, 50 of them things. 16 passes versus Michigan surpasses Mark 39 set in 1998 at Purdue. Big Ten total offense, 4,939 yards. Beats Denard Robinson by 700 yards.
Denard Robinson really went crazy.
Yeah, he's going nuts.
Can you mute Jamal?
Jamal beating that dog's ass.
Dude, it's just barking hell around.
Haskins is the first Big Ten quarterback to have thrown 5 or more touchdowns in a game and more than 3 times in a season. Ohio State records. Sheesh.
And you mentioned if anybody had broken these since, but I guess it would really only be Justin Fields and Stroud right now. And I don't think either of them have done any of this stuff. Maybe total yards from Justin Fields, but he wasn't really running crazy.
Might go next year with Stroud, at least the single season stuff.
For sure, yeah.
He's looking spooky.
He's fucking nice.
So he has the passing yards record, touchdown passes record, pass attempts, completion percentage, 70%. That's insane.
That's crazy.
Pass yards a game, 400-yard games, 300-yard games, 200-yard games, total offense. There's 2 pages of records, and that's 12-12. That's it.
The combination of 14, 9, and 5, that's got to be his whole career because he only played there for 2 years.
He only played 2 years?
He left his junior year, and he started as a sophomore. He didn't start as a freshman, I don't think.
Oh, wow. Damn.
This is in 2 years.
Ohio State single season and career record for most 200-yard passing games with 9. We already read that. Games 1 through 4 versus opponent stat lines. Oh, this is like from his last season. He was fucking cooking. Oregon State got that work. 22 and 30 for 13, 5 touchdowns. Rutgers got tore the fuck up, 4 touchdowns, 23 attempts. 3 total touchdowns.
And they only won by 3.
That's a carry. That's a big ass carry.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 touchdowns and you only had 23 points.
They only beat Tulane by 3. Wait, what? Hold on. Yeah, he had 5 touchdowns, but Tulane only had 24. Well, they had 24 points.
This is how do you? That don't math. The math ain't math.
It's not.
Unless what if they went to overtime and didn't get an extra point?
We are fucking stupid. 20 for 23, not 20 to 23.
And you know what? And I read the first one correctly, but somehow unless you trick me with your magic,
because I'm dumb and you're dumb enough to let me trick you into being dumb.
I don't understand. All right.
Wow.
Yeah, Tulane got that fucking work. What is this? Oh,
but
no,
either way, he completed like 90% of his passes in the first month of the season.
Yeah, man, he was fucking nice, man.
God damn.
6 TDs against Indiana.
And I know he didn't play the best for Washington, but like, I still feel like he kind of had like time to kind of turn it around, especially like he was probably like learning. Like
if he was going to play good in the NFL, it was going to be this year.
Yeah.
He was in the right spot to do it. And like he had basically a year to sit, get settled in there. Washington's a hellhole, so
it is, man.
Be in a winning franchise and figured some shit out, but
they finna get in serious trouble. That shit about them in the books.
Look at this fucking back-to-back here. At Maryland, 405, 6 total TDs.
12 TDs in 2 weeks. 12 TDs, 1,000 yards or 999 yards in 2 weeks.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. R.I.P. man. R.I.P.
For real.
Oh, he was only 24 too. That's what's crazy.
He's how old?
He was 24.
Yeah.
Damn.
Turning 25 in May.
There's your king.
Urban Buyer. Yeah, man. Yeah, it sucked. Like obviously, like there was a lot of issues with him on and off the field that like clouded how people viewed him. But like he was a number 1 recruit for a reason. He beat out Joe Burrow at Ohio State for a reason. Like he was incredible on the field, and was 2 years into the NFL at 24 years old. like we've definitely seen people bounce back from those careers. Like,
yeah, and you got to think about the situation you go to too. Like that definitely like plays something into it.
Steve Young played like absolute shit. The first like it might have been more than 5 years.
I think it's like 4, 5, 6 years. Yeah.
Yeah. So it can, and he was on the horrible Buccaneers teams. So it can happen. Like you could be one of the greatest. You just got to get out of the where the fuck you're at.
Washington has one good player, and nobody that's been drafted to quarterback in Washington has been good in our entire life. Like RG3 for a year.
Be on a team that's facing federal indictment. It just don't work out.
and the coach really drafted you
because
you were cool with his son in high school, so like you can do whatever you want, and there's no like we can't say shit to you.
Oh yeah, no.
The owner is your homeboy. Like, yeah. Shout out to him though. I do think him and Mitch would have battled in camp this year. I think he could have won that spot for sure.
Because those are definitely two guys that are fighting to be seen as an NFL starter. Like
absolutely. There's not much difference. Yeah, there's not much difference.
No, yeah. Fuck Adam Schefter.
Fuck Adam Schefter. Fuck Adam Schefter. Like and it feels like he does that like repeatedly. Like just forgets to like not be a dickhead when he tweets out certain stuff like that, or like the timing just being bad. And I guess that's part of like people, you got to be first, but you also want to be right. But like you're right, so you're first, and you can kind of just say whatever you want. But even like Woj tweeting about Frank Vogel losing his job 15 minutes after the game's over, Adam Schefter tweeting this like who struggled to catch on in the league, just like the unnecessary shit, or like your timing is just like bad. Like
I get it's your profession, and like it's like business transactions. You getting all this news from like agents and front office people and stuff, but like like at the end of the day, they're still people, and like like this was like not him getting traded or something happened. Like it was him like losing his life. Like you can't talk about people like that. Like people got like families, man. Like how you think his like family is gonna react to him seeing shit like that?
Because if you think about like how big a motherfucker's family can be, like obviously like if you get hit on the freeway, like it's gonna take some time for word to get around. Your parents are probably notified first, but Adam Schefter probably found out before a good chunk of Dwayne Haskins' family.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I didn't even think about that, but like, yeah, somebody scrolling Twitter is like, Dwayne Haskins struggled to catch. What the fuck? Wait, what? Hold on. What did I just read? You think, traded when you start reading the tweet. Unfortunately, somebody who struggled to catch on in the league like goes to the XFL. That makes sense.
You know what, the way he framed it though, like what that made me think immediately was that like this was like some like mental health crisis of like Dwayne Haskins like, committing suicide on the freeway. Because like why would you even mention that part when he lost his life? Like so I mean if the rush is to be first, you could be first by typing less words. Like the fuck are you doing?
Right. He's a dickhead, dude.
Unfortunate to announce or unfortunate to talk about the sad passing of. Like it's you don't gotta do no extra. I don't need to know who they played for. I don't need to know like none of that.
Big him up. Say Ohio State Buckeye legend.
Exactly. There's so many different ways to go about it. Yeah, it's gross. It's gross. Gil Brandt was worse. I mean, like I don't even remember all of what he said because I watched the shit once and it was just dumb.
Like bullshit.
He was living to die because he left Ohio State a year early. Like, all right, dude.
I've never heard of this man in my life until that happened.
Yeah. I only know him from like the Cowboys, I think GM or coach forever. And I just know him from being associated with the Cowboys, but and I think he was there during that like Super Bowl like
probably.
Sure don't know him.
Yeah, some like 80s,
talking about 40 years ago when the Cowboys were good.
Why are you on NFL Network Sirius Radio? Like I'm so confused. We don't need to hear all that shit. Shout out to
Speaking of the Cowboys, so you know how people always say, "Oh man, the Cowboys haven't won shit," and their fan base, but technically, wouldn't how come the 49ers don't catch some of them jokes too, or like the not the Bills, but like the Bulls?
The 49ers had definitely had more success than the Cowboys.
Nobody is as loud as the Cowboys either. It's not fucking close.
Yeah, it's not.
The Cowboys. It's because the Cowboys are so loud.
It's there.
Absolutely.
It's got to be. I can't think of a bigger fan base in the country for a single team.
Nope.
It's like Cowboys, Yankees, Lakers, probably.
No, it's because the Cowboys.
And I think it's Cowboys.
Yeah, for real. Like you can go anywhere you want to and find the person that got the Cowboys shit on their license plate.
Yeah,
their whole like couch is cowboyed out. Like it don't matter where you're at, you'll find them anywhere.
Everybody knows
that
a
time
Cowboys
period
fan.
when they was on top, man.
Every single, or just when they were the only team on TV, like every single person knows a Cowboys fan.
Yep.
Full stop. So yeah, but like even if you look at other teams, like the 49ers have been to multiple Super Bowls, made multiple big playoff runs. Like the Cowboys won Super Bowls and then like struggled to get to the playoffs again for like 15 years.
Okay, because I've seen somebody make that argument, and somebody would say like, "Yo, so people talk about like us Cowboys. It was a Cowboys fan." You're like, "Well, people don't be making jokes about the Celtics," but I feel like the Celtics do kind of get some of them jokes. Like until they won that,
put themselves out there like that, like the Cowboys
title. Like until the Celtics won that title in like what 08 or some shit like that. Like, they didn't won a ring in like 40 years or some shit.
You've 100% heard more shit talk from Cowboys fans than you have from like Steelers fans or Patriot fans. I guarantee it.
Yeah,
probably. Yeah.
I don't really ever hear Steelers fans like talking shit like that.
That don't make any sense.
Yeah, no, it's just a loud, braggadocious fan base. I get
the
it.
Steelers are like the next biggest, I think, fan base probably in the NFL that I can think of.
Absolutely.
49ers being on the West Coast, but the Steelers have won 2 Super Bowls in my lifetime, I think.
In the past 15 years,
yeah. Since what, 2005?
Mm-hmm.
So the past, 16, 17 years.
Yeah, a little over 15.
As opposed to the Cowboys who are 95. Like I
haven't appeared in the Super Bowl since the 90s.
Yeah. Anybody who's alive now has gray hair if they watch the Cowboys win a Super Bowl.
Well, they made it to like probably 2 NFC championship games since then.
No, they've won like 5 playoff games since then.
Well, I know they lost in the NFC championship to the Packers, right? Wasn't that the catch?
Oh,
hey, I don't give a fuck, man. That's a catch, bro. I don't care what nobody says. I think that shit's still a catch.
I don't think that was the championship game, though.
That wasn't the NFC championship?
I think they won.
Aaron Rodgers was in the Super Bowl, which he didn't.
Oh, shit. You're right.
That'd be divisional.
Never mind.
Yeah. No.
Damn, that might have been their year, too. Fuck.
Oh, you're talking about the Des Bryant catch when you said the catch.
That was a fucking catch,
nigga, fuck no. That's 20. That was the divisional game.
Okay, never mind.
That's 2 more games to play after that.
Okay.
Yeah. That's funny.
He caught the ball and took like 2-3 steps and tried to reach out with his elbow.
It was definitely a catch.
Yeah,
that's a catch.
You know how pissed
it's a catch today. I know how pissed you'd be because Des Bryant still talks about it today.
That's just something that's gonna bother you forever.
Yeah. Jerry Jones still talks about that shit today.
Yeah, rightfully so. I couldn't imagine like that happening. That's a Jaguar play, bro. I'm wrecking my car.
The funniest story about that game,
right?
We were driving up to the mountains, and we were listening to it on the radio because it was like, we can't watch the game, but it's playoff football, so we want to hear what's going on. So we just hear like, oh, Des Bryant drops it. Oh, it looked like it was a catch. And you get home and watch the video. I was like, nigga, what is happening? That was definitely a catch. What was I listening to earlier? Who was watching this game?
Nigga snagged it and took 3 steps and tried to score. What do you mean there's not a catch?
That's like that dumbass Calvin Johnson one where he scores and then gets up with the ball by pushing himself off.
Oh yeah, but he slid it kind of. You fucking snagged that shit on Pat Tillman.
No, Blake is different.
What up, gang?
Yeah.
People should just watch the videos of these podcasts to look at Blake's face while we talk and then see the dumb shit that he does. Why did you do that? This old ass nigga, man. He got a haircut this week and bought some Dolce and Gabbana glasses. That's how you know a nigga got his taxes back.
I bought them out like in episode 3.
You worn them.
Oh, and those are the ones for like screens.
Just like I always had my chain. And you called it a podcast chain.
Yeah, okay. I remember that.
I'm blocking the blue lights, the hater vision blockers.
He bought a Nintendo Switch, got a haircut, hit the driving range, bought some glasses. This is a different nigga, man.
I've had these glasses, like I said.
No, you bought them this morning.
No, shout out to Blake.
All right.
Speaking of
Rodeo Drive.
Speaking of
shout out to me.
Oh shit!
Ooh, Off-White Mall. Hold on.
You see the box got holes in it.
I think all Off-White boxes are like that.
I don't know. Right? I thought I seen one where like it was like orange or something. But
okay. So wait, you hit on the sneakers app and you got some. You haven't opened these yet, right?
Nah, yeah, this is my first time just fucking with them now.
I moved into the spots.
Special off-white paper.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess the other pair got delayed because of like weather condition. I don't know why they couldn't ship them at the same time, but
Because of robbery.
Unds them right now if you a real one.
But nah, I guess they
Unds them hoes right now if you a real one. Do it for the pod.
Those look like Chucks mixed with Hirachis.
You pussy, you act like you can't hear me. It's crazy.
But yeah, they got
is the bottom glow in the dark?
I don't know.
How's the mouth feel?
Nigga, what?
You heard that? That's crazy.
Excuse me, nigga.
No, those definitely look better in person.
That hole is crazy. Your
that
fingers off whites. What are you doing?
They got holes.
It's like a blazer, Chuck. No, I guess is that a blazer? It's a blazer, right?
Yeah, it's a low blazer. Yeah.
Okay, I can tell by the bottom.
Did they give you socks to go with it, or you got a pair of socks?
Man, you already know I'm the sock king. I got all kind of socks.
What you got?
I got all kind of socks. You see the laces say laces on them.
Oh, put laces on my laces. Made in China. Shout out Virgin.
Just flip the laces.
I've never seen a Nike shoe with that on there.
But yeah, the white pair will be here probably, hopefully sometime next week.
I put brick in my brick.
But yeah,
nice.
Shout out to me. Shout out to Nike.
All right, I had a hypothetical I thought up this week that I made sure to type down inside my notes so I could ask you guys. All right, here's the concept. Right, you get an opportunity presented to you to time travel, but if the time travel is for one purpose and one purpose only, it is to hand out a fade. You can pick whoever you want to fight. You can pick whoever you want to train you. You kick the combat off any way you want. So that means like you could just choose to go back and just like dope fiend somebody. Like they don't got to know you're coming. You sneak them. You could do that. And as soon as one party is no longer able to fight, you teleport back with whatever changes came from that. So you know, like kind of like in game type shit, where it's like you don't want to mess with stuff too much, but at the same time, whatever you did, like whatever the effect of that's going to be, is going to affect time. So when you come back, it's going to be whatever it's going to be.
That's a pretty big factor, honestly.
It's a huge one, but you really want to do. You can, like I said, you pick anybody from history or today to train you. If you get restrained, you teleport back. If the fight gets broken up in any fashion, you teleport back. And yeah, that there's no rules. So I mean, you could even like go back and like go beyond just fighting somebody. You could erase somebody. You could you could in their timeline.
Wait, but you said if they can't fight anymore, I teleport back. So does that mean they're dead or just knocked out?
It could be knocked out or dead, but I mean, if the blow you hit kills them, it's the same thing as them being knocked out.
Yeah, no, literally the
not
same
necessarily, because if the blow I hit knocks them out and then they can't fight anymore, so I'm teleported back, they could wake up. But if
I'm saying like if let's say like the one punch that was gonna knock them out also like snaps their neck or some shit.
Okay.
You come back. But if the one punch that was gonna snap their neck just knocks them out, you still come back.
Okay.
You just have to make sure whatever, like if that was your plan and you wanted to kill the person, then you would have to make sure that like you
them outcomes is
adequate force.
Outcomes is different. Okay.
Like maybe take a sledgehammer, I don't know, or find one. Find a halberd.
I see what you mean now. I see what you mean.
Who would be your target?
Keeping it 100, I don't think I really have anybody like I want to go back and like fight like that right now. Like I really don't think I like.
Oh, let me take you off the spotlight.
I can't think of nobody off the top of my head right now. Like if I just like having it, like we've all had issues with people, but like I don't care enough. Like
I said through history, you can go through all time.
Oh, I thought it was like somebody
your timeline.
No,
I'm not gonna ask you who would you kill. Like you actually know.
Oh,
that nigga from 4th grade that threw water on you when you
insane.
Had
you were really coming with an answer.
I've got mine. And this gonna be different. I ain't never heard nobody say this one.
Oh shit!
Listen, all right.
Oh, so you would go back and kill?
So listen, it's a foggy morning, 1968, Memphis, Tennessee.
Oh shit! You gonna get on the roof and stop him?
Some niggas like, hey, baby, hey, pack me a lunch. I'm going to kill Martin Luther King Jr. today. and he opened his door and he see me, 200 pounds of pressure. He get punched in the chin. And then I just whoop his ass to completion. He dead. He never got to be dead. I just whoop his ass so bad. His wife is like, please, sir, stop. Please get off my man. And I'm
gonna shoot you.
No, they can't shoot me because by the time I hit that 13th elbow in his chin, I'm back today. And the reason I say that, I was thinking about Hitler at first when you said this, because that's the go-to answer when it's like what bad person you want to erase or like how you want to change history, right? But I think if you don't take away Martin Luther King and he gets to like really talk his shit throughout the 70s, link up with the young niggas like in the Black Panther Party who was doing their shit, like, you know, kind of keep the train moving. By the time the 80s roll around, gangs might not have been as big an issue. Drugs might not have been a big issue. And that kind of was a second slippery slope for black folks. So if I can just take out that one bitch ass nigga, he might not have lived forever. He might have gotten clapped up again. It might have been Final Destination. I don't know. But I would have put one nigga out of commission and it would feel good. Because whenever you see that that stupid ass picture where it's the nigga in the hotel room across and he got the gun out the window and you could see who it was, he just looked goofy. Just some lame ass nigga really killed a hero. So yeah, I go fuck him up.
That's a good one, honestly.
Yeah. And maybe I get to hear somebody say Merzik, like Tonio says it with the UR.
I had two that came to mind. One it's almost it's in line with yours, but I guess you're kind of stopping the shit that I'm trying to stop before I have to stop it. I would have tried to get like I would have tried to pop off on like Ronald Reagan, like not like when he was like presidential time, but I would have like figured out like when he was shooting a movie that had a stunt that like I could like do like some Hitman type shit too. Like, you know, or
you do the
pop gun or some shit, you know?
Exactly. Oh, yeah. Damn, the gun was loaded. My bad.
Yep. To try to stop the same shit you were trying to stop, but I guess I was trying to stop Baldwin shit. What'd you say?
Oh, some Alec Baldwin shit.
Exactly. Yeah. Try to do that.
I need Dr. King to stop the whole shit.
No, yeah, you're getting ahead of it though, so that's good. My other one was I'd have to hope the teleport people could help me out. I'd be like, send me back to the first like African dude on the coast that made a deal with like the European traders to get us the fuck up out of there. Let me go back to him. But that's kind of scary because there's a whole lot of shit that I might like fuck up if I do that.
A whole lot of shit. The most amount of shit, quite frankly. But you might have made some shit better.
You never know.
Hey,
you really never know. That's a big
you don't know because there's a whole lot of different steps. There's 1,000 different steps from then.
Yeah,
but I think in the end we would have had Wakanda at the end of the day, so that probably would have been worse.
That's the scenario you gotta hope for, though, right? Like
honestly, that anytime I think of them not touching Africa, we got Wakanda. Look at Nairobi
actually finding our vibranium deposits.
Fact.
Who was that? Was I on the game with you guys when I played the Mortal Kombat mode with Jax, and that's pretty much what happened? Was that you, Blake? I was talking to.
I remember you talking about it. Yeah.
Oh, that shit was funny. They got that clip on YouTube. I'm trying to think. Damn,
Jax,
you guys, y'all was like some slavery. Y'all got like pretty much. Yeah, y'all got like some good historical shit that's gonna help out people. I think mine's kind of selfish.
Oh no! What the fuck did I disclose?
Nah, be selfish, brother. Be selfish.
So I got two. I'm packing out David Duke.
Oh,
you gotta win.
I love. Damn, you don't think Jamal got hands like that?
No. I said, do you have a win for when you? Oh shit! For when you're gonna go do it.
Okay. I thought you meant did you get a win?
No,
I'm killing him. I'm sneaking up behind him and stabbing him in the throat.
But he means like what time in life? Like what?
Yeah, like time.
When he was on campus at LSU, being a dickhead.
Probably when he was like younger. Whenever he was like at his biggest powers, like being a Grand Wizard, just getting him out of here.
You gonna shock the world.
Yeah, another white dude will pop up, but I'm getting him out of here because that's the one I know.
They said he used to be on the yard at LSU, and when he was like 2021, doing all that like hate speech type shit. That's when you got to sneak him. Like, it's just another hard R on campus. Smart. Fuck out.
Yeah, I think another one is yeah. You said we get trained, right? Okay, yeah. So I got hands. I think when the first time when Offset like embarrassed Cardi B was like cheating on her, I think I beat his ass. And she's like, you know what, I don't got to deal with this, man. And then there we go, me and her.
You went to that video shoot with her in the Bronx?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I did all that, yeah. So those are my two. Either I'm packing out David Duke or Offset. And I fuck with Offset too.
So when you said you feel selfish, the Cardi B was the one you had. You had to come with the David Duke on the spot. Is what you're telling me.
Yeah, no, the David Duke one was definitely the second one. The Cardi B Offset one was definitely my first one.
I understand. I appreciate it.
Well, what would I type in to see Jack's Mortal Kombat Africa?
Damn. I guess Jack's.
I think exactly what you just said.
No, because I just see some dude kicking somebody.
Yeah, Jack's story ending, Mortal Kombat 11. It's 11's the last one, right?
Yeah. Maybe.
Oh, I haven't played the last one. Did you buy the last one? That's good to know.
Yeah, we had it on before.
No, we had 10.
No, we had 11. Well, I remember having 11.
11 came out like last year, didn't it?
Holy shit!
No, he really got PS4. He really got the. This is crazy.
All I wanted was to fix my life.
Yeah, look at this shit, bro. This shit is crazy.
The fuck is that?
Raiden warns me, I can't fix everything.
The time
Raiden
thing.
Stop racing.
Much, and I
keep racing. Going.
Hey man, shout out to Raiden. He Asian.
But this power is bigger than us. If I think only about helping myself, what kind of officer am I?
Bro, this shit is so funny.
Man.
I forgot who I was in the party with when I played this.
My family and I have lived the American dream. But most people who look like me haven't had that chance. I owe it to them to put this right. And I'm not waiting centuries for people to get woke when I've got the power to speed things up.
For people to get woke.
I don't get it right the first time, or the second, or even the third. But eventually, I knock it out of the damn park.
Nigga, is this Mark Jackson?
Did they really play a hit it out the park sound?
They did.
Yes.
You can have everything. Anyone who says you can't needs to dream bigger.
Yeah, he might be the GOAT. So he went back in time and made sure slavery never happened, and he had 2 wives. I see the video.
It sounds like he did it multiple times. That was his daughter and his wife.
Oh.
It's funny that this video has 278,000 views. That means 278,000 people who played the game or heard about the game were like, I need to go check this out. I need to watch that again.
Someone said, Martin Luther King, I have a dream. It says, Jack, say no more, fam.
That's hilarious. They gave him that.
And I got there by whipping ass.
Mm-hmm. You ripped my arms off, but I ripped you out of existence.
I wonder if a black person shot that, like, gave out that idea. Like, for Jackson in it, we should do this.
You know the answer to that.
No.
Of course
not. Y'all want to look at more bullshit?
Sure.
Yes.
Oh, you what you gonna pull up?
You want to talk about Cam Newton?
What about Cam Newton? Oh, about him. Oh, I saw some of that. Yeah, we can. I don't care. I thought you was talking about the Bano shit.
I got that too.
Cam just decided this week that he didn't want to play football anymore.
Basically. You think it's all that? All right, hold on.
I mean, I don't think he was going to play again anyway. I think he confirmed it's all that. So,
all right. So Cam went on $1 million for the game. He's talking with Gillian Wallow, and this is literally the beginning of the conversation. They get to talking just about. Well, you'll see.
I'm not one of these dudes to be like, bro, I'm gutter, I'm this, I'm that. Man, I had a perfect example of what a man was in my life by my father. My parents has been together for 36, 37 years now, and it's a beautiful thing. I grew up in a 3-parent household, my mom, my father, and my grandmother. And I knew what a woman was, not a bad bitch.
Okay, what's the difference?
A woman.
Okay.
A bad bitch is a person who's just, girl, I'm a bad bitch. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I look the part, but I don't act the part.
Okay.
And it's a lot of women who are bad bitches. And I say bitches in a way, not to degrade a woman, but just to go off the aesthetic of what they deem is a boss chick. Now, a woman for me is handling your own, but knowing how to cater to a man's needs, right? And I think a lot of times when you get that aesthetic of like, I'm a boss bitch, like I'm a this, I'm a that. No, baby, like, but you can't cook.
But he said cater to your own, though.
You don't know how to allow a man to lead.
What'd you say?
I'm just confused. I'm just confused at what he's looking for.
Hold
you
on.
Can't,
no, a lot of women
say you are, but you can be.
Quiet. I'm gonna be quiet for the man.
Oh well, so I think so. Based more or less, Cam right there is like saying that he likes likes women that cater to him and aren't necessarily submissive.
Like that everyday business and like cater to his needs. I didn't see what the outrage was. I didn't feel like he didn't say anything crazy.
It just sounds like he's saying, I don't want you to say that you are, because you can say I'm a bet, unless he's saying when you say it and don't you say one thing and do another.
No, he's talking
like he's mainly saying if you say I'm a bad bitch and then you aren't a woman.
Well, he was literally he said it right there. He was like talking about like women who are independent, have their own thing going for them and like are loud about that and everything. But then like when it comes time to like do the homely stuff, they don't have any of those skills. That's what he's talking about. Like he doesn't like that.
Yeah, that's what I thought he meant.
And he's saying like he likes the other type. Me like I get. Well, I don't know. Like I've been like kind of confused on this week. I told you, I listened to that First Take Her Take podcast. That's my jam. With L. Duncan, Kimberly something, and Charlie Arnold. And they were talking about this, and I think Elle got like super upset. She was kind of going in. She has like a segment on there called Elle's Soapbox, where like they kind of just let her get her shit off. Like she like basically vents. And they were like, how dare you have like the audacity to say this? And like, I'm teaching my sons different and that they should have those skills and they shouldn't look for them in a woman. I'm like, well, that's fine. But it's like, if that's what somebody else wants, like, how do you like tell someone that they can't want that thing? Like, he asked him like about what he looks for in women. If that's what he likes, like let him like that. Because there's women out there that want to do that too. It's like, what's the big deal?
He said anything bad. He just said, I like a woman that take care of herself and she got her own shit going for her, but she just knows how to like cater to my needs. Like, I don't see what's wrong with that shit.
Yeah, no. I think people just don't like when it sounds like it's coming from a selfish standpoint, especially from men, is what I take from that. Like, I'm looking for a woman who will cater to me, but also take care of herself.
Yeah, that doesn't sound crazy to me.
But I'm saying I don't think men typically say that I'm taking care of my shit, but also making sure you're taken care of in the same way. I don't think we ever hear men really say that. And I think that's why women get so upset whenever they hear the opposite. Because it's like, I need you to take care of me, our kids, and yourself, and I'm going to do me, is how I think people take that. Because that's what it sounds like he's saying to me. And that's why I think why people would be upset by it.
I guess that part's missing to me. Like, I guess is probably my main ear. It's implied that like he's like taking care of like
like the other stuff.
He's the provider. He's the one. But that's probably my man ears playing bias to what he's saying.
Yeah, but
kind of giving
I definitely understand it. But it's like, again, when I'm thinking of why people would be upset, when I say I'm providing for everybody, it's I'm making money and not doing shit else. Like, oh yeah, I got a good job and I don't have to like help you with any of the other shit. I just need you to take care of everything else, which I think has been the like what people expect and what people hear when they hear people say like take care of yourself and cater to me.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why like maybe even just the word cater kind of makes it sound like just selfish as fuck. Which is why I think people were upset. And that's what people were hearing all week was like, why do I need to do this? How dare you say this? I'm teaching my son not to need you to cook and clean. I don't even like Blake. I think maybe you as a married person, you're not thinking like Bree better come home today and cook because I was at work all day.
If that's what Cam wants, though, I'm because
sure
you're getting to the part where it's like other people are saying that like him saying that that's how other people need to live. He's saying that's what he wants. That's obviously not what I have. Like, as much as I'm like the man of my house moves based on my wife. Like, it's not me. So I'm definitely not this. I do everything in here. So not that she doesn't, but like I can't expect her to do everything because like right now she's deployed. So
Yeah.
this is not my life. What Cam's talking about is not my life. This is not what I look for, obviously.
And I think people look at the celebrity convos like this and know that obviously there are men who aren't in Cam's position, because Cam can probably say, oh, I don't want the woman who's going to talk a bunch and not be able to do shit because I'm rich as fuck. I don't need you to like go do
I don't need you to do anything for me.
And people who work our jobs, who like me and my wife have to work, we both got to like maintain this as a partnership, take that and go, I can't believe men think this way. And again, I'm not saying I necessarily agree or disagree with Cam or agree or disagree with the people who are upset. I just think that's why people are upset, because a motherfucker who is you can have a good ass $150K a year job and still have to work 50 hours a week, and your wife might not work, and you're like, okay, she need to do all this, and people still look at that a different way.
Y'all would be, I mean, probably not surprised, but maybe surprised, but it's like there's, especially like again, like being in the military community, there are people who make like $40,000 a year and have a stay-at-home wife.
For sure.
That's the life that they choose to have, and like that's what they're comfortable with. And it's like, for me, like I couldn't do it. I make enough money now where like if Bree didn't want to work, we'd be fine. But that's not who she is, and that's not who I am. Like I'd be fine if she didn't want to work too, I guess. But it's like I know that's not who she is. So it's like, it different people want different shit, and like, I don't know. It was interesting to me like how much blowback he kind of got for stating what he likes. But I guess it's, I don't know, like you said, like people take that to heart.
Because I think it's because he's putting such a specific like verbiage and specific, like, I don't want a bad bitch because a bad bitch is this. Like somebody who, like a single mom who goes to work every day, takes care of all of her shit, it might describe herself as like, that's kind of like somebody who was raised by a single mom. I'm thinking of how my mom speaks about herself, which is like, she's relatively young. So she said shit like that. And like, she wasn't like ever depending on anybody, but she's like, I'm a bad bitch. I don't need no nigga. Da, 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 da. She wasn't doing the like take care of home shit, right? Or she wasn't not doing that stuff. But I feel like a lot of women feel that first part and go like, well, you're just generalizing. Everybody who says this does this. And granted, again, if it don't apply, let it fly. Everybody should be able to like look past the first part, but we know better. So that's why people are mad, because we know better.
I just don't like people. I guess so. I just I don't know why I'm surprised, but like it just baffles me how upset.
You should never be surprised.
I should be though, because it's like you're not looking to date Cam Newton. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You're not.
You don't know that. You don't know that. Actually,
you didn't just lose out on a bachelor potential because like you don't want to do the stay-at-home shit with Cam Newton.
Even then, people aren't going to Twitter to argue about dating Cam Newton. They know there are a lot of also niggas like myself. I can't afford to just
those aren't the people you're going to be with. If the people that like don't want that shit, then those aren't the people you need to worry about. Those aren't dicks that are for you. Those are dicks for people that want to stay at home.
But people are also
like
you intermingling with them people, you dating them people, you working with them people, you might be fucking them people.
You don't gotta do shit with them. You really don't.
Hey, towns are small. People you attract to are small. People be fucking with them people. My baby daddy think like this, and I hate this nigga because he said I gotta.
Should have thought about that before you let him shoot the club up. Sorry.
Welcome to America.
Promise.
Welcome to America. This is the land where we don't think about it like that. And again, I guess I'm playing devil's advocate because I know exactly where people are coming from when they're arguing, because they're arguing with somebody. You're projecting. I'm arguing a projection, right? I'm not even arguing with I'm shouting into the ether, and once you respond, now we arguing. Even though I'm not dating Cam Newton, but my coworker earlier today, he said that his wife can't do da 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 da, and she better do da 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 da. So now I'm arguing with him on the internet, even though I'm at home arguing with you.
Yeah, no, it's this is the Manaverse type of shit that's popping off right now. Like we were talking about like a while ago with like the Kevin Samuel shit, the show that had Blue Jasmine on, like the Fresh and Fit shit, like these things that exist where people talk about what they want out of a relationship and what they demand out of their partners when they're single, and then it just causes arguments between single people. which is like, y'all don't have to go together. Like, all of y'all can leave each other the fuck alone and go find someone who doesn't watch these things and just is what you want them to be. But I don't know, like, it's creating so much tension between people in our age group. It's just very interesting to see like what's going on.
I guess you could even think of it like we have like interactive versions of like Jerry Springer. We're like, 21 to 31-year-old people would go on Jerry Springer and argue about these like random stupid little niche issues, and there's a billion episodes and the crowd goes and they're turned up. But now we're just like listening to a podcast where somebody talks about a very specific situation or a very like specific date scenario, and they take that and they blow it out to like, here is why everybody, or here's why women, or here's why men, or here's why this, and then we watch it and then we go, hey, y'all see this? And then we like, argue back.
I gotta go argue for my piece in this.
Yeah. Exactly. So it's like interactive television or interactive video, I guess, is the way to look at it. Which is the same as people had back then. You might call your homeboy in the middle of the day in '94 and be like, "Did you watch Ricky Lake, nigga? Did you see?"
I know that was happening. That'd have been fun.
It's the same thing. Niggas probably was mad then.
Breaking the fourth wall shout out kind of right here though, but shout out to StreamYard because this shit has been cool so far. It's been cool as hell.
It's working good.
Hell yeah, dude. Wow. We just pulled the video up, stick the video down, move the shit around. Like, this is cool. All right. What did I have on here next? Do I want to keep it kind of themed? We'll do the main one now.
I'm mad I even had to watch this.
I should have brought this. I should have done this during the time travel segment.
You just whooped Mano's ass.
Well, I could have stopped this from happening.
I could have whooped Blake's ass so he didn't get to find this video.
All right. Angela Lee had oh no. Okay. There we go. Why is this shit tripping?
Nigga Stephanie Santiago. She used to be so bad.
That's her right there?
Mm-hmm.
She look kind of cool.
No, she's straight, but like she took hella shit off her Instagram because like she started getting too much work done. Like her body like it'd be like melting, bro. Like when you leave like a plastic toy next to the heater all day, like yeah.
Tyrell left us.
This nigga Mano's wild, bro.
No, hold on, we gotta stop this.
Hey, that shit tripping. It's not working.
It's working. It's just that one right there. That window is like jumping around for some reason. It's like pushing out. See? All right, we're good.
Huh? No, what was the role play?
Yeah.
The
role
play.
What was the
All right, he's on Lip Service. They asking him about role play. They do. Lip Service is Angela Lee's podcast thing, but this is like a particularly it's about like just sexual stuff kind of and stuff that people are into and just like ask celebrities about different shit that they did and what they like.
roles?
This feels like it's gonna be so wrong.
It's so wrong. I'm gonna tell you right now. I've never talked about this.
Ah, shit.
Dun, dun, dun.
I like to be like a runaway slave.
Okay, no.
Mano, shit. Oh my God.
I like to play like a runaway slave.
Okay.
I like to play like a disobedient slave with a white woman.
So tell me like what you say.
Yes, Massa. I was sorry.
It's just two. It's two of them. Like it's like me getting whooped, right?
You get whooped?
It's like I play like you whip it, but most of them don't want to play like that. This nigga.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what white woman goes along with this?
They don't want to play like that. They don't.
Okay.
This is my. It's like, listen, you're gonna act like your masters. Your masters.
This nigga in jail.
And I'm the runaway.
And I just got whooped by Massa for eyeballing you. But the whole time you've been really, you liked it. Anyway. You've been eyeballing me.
Oh, this sounds like some freaky porn. I'm interested.
Right, this is some freaky shit. And then I'm gonna come all sweaty, right? Just finished getting whooped, and you're gonna say, "No, Billy Joe, no, Billy Joe, no." Massa's not gonna like it. He's not gonna like it. And I said, "You know you want it, lady. This is his whole script. Yeah, his whole script."
So white women have done this.
He's speaking from experience.
No.
Nobody really went along with it. Like I stood up on the wall and said, "Come on, let's act it out." And he was like, "Mano, are you crazy?"
Stood up on the wall.
What if they call you the N-word?
See, this is
because this comes with it.
This is where it goes deep.
Oh no!
This is where I'll probably be canceled after this.
You be like,
don't say it.
Go ahead.
I don't know if I can say this.
Say it.
I'm gonna take Gigi's advice. This is really.
I want to know.
I don't know because
how much do you think you drank so far?
Too much, way too much.
You know, he's talking
not right though.
Niggas don't start talking themselves out of doing a bad thing like that.
Yeah, okay. In the fantasy world,
in the fantasy world,
and then they go ahead and do it anyway.
I've never. Nobody's ever did it.
Mm-hmm.
He's ass.
So the other fantasy is
lying, man. I think he switched up.
Calling me a nigga.
Why they doing it?
Right.
So let's say you would want that.
Right.
He definitely does that shit after. He's weird.
Would you? Do you think you would feel weird after?
Nah.
You know some childish Gambino shit.
I could never imagine myself admitting. Not even just.
No,
asking
there was an
for
interview
that.
where he said he likes women calling him that during sex.
Oh, never mind.
I
With
couldn't
the whooping and stuff too.
Imagine myself.
No, just like he just likes being called like the N-word during sex.
But imagine admitting that to a room of bad bitches, like a bunch of fine ass women, and you telling them how you like to have like white women with you and call you nigga.
A room of bad bitches, you say?
Man, that nigga's weird, yo. That shit's weird. That's some weirdo shit.
Because I don't think bad bitches like Cam Newton does. I think that is a compliment.
I'm messing with you.
No, I know, but just Cam Newton's take on bad bitches is so much different than mine. But like a room full of bad bitches, and he's like, "Nah, I'm about to just tell them the wildest shit ever on camera in front of the world."
That's why I know he had quite a bit to drink because he realized how bad what he was doing, what he was about to say was, and he looked at her and said, "I'm not going to do this because you said to not do this." And then he sat there with the alcohol, just brewing some more. And then he says, "Yeah."
Oh no! Don't.
That nigga's weird, man. Jail niggas is different though.
Send my PR person that episode so I don't put
that PTSD.
He from the booty spitters.
The Cook County
was telling on himself. He had a warden do that shit to him.
Oh hell no! No. I feel like an open and free man, and I would never admit that.
That's quite
weird, man.
That's quite the kink.
Niggas is weird, bro. Like,
Blake
hey, man,
said,
I know it's not good to kink shame, but I'm kink shaming. That's weird.
It's good to kink shame. Kink shame keeps you honest.
Who was it that said him slapping niggas might have just been a fetish?
Oh, wow. I didn't think of that.
Yo, I hate it. His whole shit was his whole like rollout was a palm.
It was an advertisement.
It was like, put it on my ass.
Come bring it to me.
Yeah, that's what they said yesterday. They said his rollout was he had the hand of God or some shit like that. Nah, that's a weird nigga, man. That's why his music stinks.
Yeah, it's up there. Do y'all care about the USFL at all? You going to get some action on that this weekend, Jamal?
Oh, that starts this week?
Yep.
Are there any like notable like players that were in the NFL like in there? Like, is there any names you guys like recognize?
I don't have that pulled up right now.
All I know is there was what was Paxton Lynch, right?
Oh wow, he barely played.
I know Paxton Lynch is in there, but I don't really know anybody, so I don't really care.
Shout out to the Memphis King.
I do. Shea Patterson. Who was that? Well, he's at Michigan. Then he went to Ole Miss.
Shea Patterson has been in like 3 years worth of Madden created draft classes coming out as a top recruit, and has now never touched the NFL.
Then Jordan Ta'amu, Houston in college.
That name sounds familiar.
Who else we got on here? John Franklin III.
Oh yeah, he's from Last Chance U.
Oh, he's supposed to go to FSU, right?
He went to Auburn. Yeah, he was in the NFL for a little minute too.
Yep. Oh, he won a bowl. He won a BCS championship at Florida State in 2013, and the Super Bowl with the Buccaneers in 2020.
He got caught up. He got caught up in the NFL with when Antonio Brown had the fake Vax card. He was one of the 3 teammates that had the fake Vax cards.
Damn, how you gonna be playing with fire like that?
Dumbass. Yeah. No.
Wow.
He was fucking nice though.
Can you gamble on this shit? Are they letting people bet on this?
Probably.
They got to. I'll play the rules because the rules aren't crazy like the fan control football shit. It's still just normal football. So hold on. Let me
go on MGM and look.
There's no way. There's no way to like make sure they're like not cheating.
No, the same way you do in other sports. But I'd imagine they're probably going to want to let a weekend of this shit go first so they get the lines right because it's going to be.
Nah, nigga, that's on here, bro.
Is it
You
really
bet on this shit? USFL futures, everything.
Oh, for the
Futures
rules,
is crazy.
The rules difference video. You hear me?
Okay, what'd you say, Blake?
About to play the rules difference video so we understand like why this league's different. What to look for tomorrow when the premiere game.
In the USFL, when you score a touchdown, you've got 3 options.
Why do you
can
sound like
take
this?
the 1 point extra
I don't
point,
know.
snapping it from the 15-yard line. That'll get you 1 point. Or you can put the ball at the 2, run a scrimmage play, and get 2 points.
Hey, you get
But
3.
if you want to go for 3, they'll put the ball at the 10. You run a scrimmage play. It's successful for a score. You get 3 points.
I don't hate that.
Which means if you're
Shit, hell no.
that touchdown, you could tie the game. And more importantly, a 2-score game is an 18-point difference. In the USFL, offenses will have more options than ever. Why? Because they can throw 2 forward passes behind the line of scrimmage. This will open up the playbook like never before.
They're not going to have time for that shit.
Quarterback throwing the ball
Fuck
forward.
no. You're not going to have time for all
Then the
that.
wide receiver throwing the ball forward, back to the quarterback who advances for a touchdown. Imagine the possibilities. In the USFL, overtime will be like you've never seen before. It's a best-of-3 shootout. We'll line up at the 2 and alternate possessions between the teams. If we're still tied after 3 possessions,
that sounds like
then
CGE.
it's sudden death until we have a
That's crazy.
In the USFL, you have another option on top of the onside kick. We're going to give you a scrimmage play, 4th and 12 from the 33-yard line. If you make a first down, you keep the ball. If you don't, you're going to give the ball back to the defense.
Oh, give me that. Put that in the league.
Get the ball all the way down to the 10-yard line.
Justin Herbert's never getting off the field.
A lot of reward.
Hell yeah.
This is the USFL.
All right.
What's so interesting?
That sounds like fun.
And thanks.
Yeah, and then they're going to do. I saw they're going to have like a radar chip in the ball in order to do the first downs, rather than do like the yellow line and the chain and shit like that. And they also have
pressure on the NFL. Put pressure on the NFL.
That's what. This is the innovation league. It looks like so. Maybe some cool shit comes from it.
Nice. That sounds better than I thought.
You can really bet on this shit. Holy shit, this is crazy.
What are the lines looking like? Or it's just futures?
Is there a heavy favorite?
Let me go back to the football. So the game tomorrow is the New Jersey Generals versus the Birmingham Stallions. The Generals are a plus 125 underdog for the money line.
We should just bet on that just to see.
That sounds like the line setters have no idea what's about to happen.
Yeah, plus 125. Like that's a close game.
Like so one game is plus 125, 120 plus 125, plus 110. Then the biggest one is the Pittsburgh Maulers versus the Tampa Bay Bandits. They're plus 160.
Oh yeah, I put money on that.
Yeah, you're basically gonna go in blind, but it does sound like they have no idea what the fuck's about to happen because all those are close.
Mm-hmm. If you pick all the underdogs, $20 wins you 560.
How much for the odds? You said
if you pick if you parlay all the underdogs, 5 wins you 130, 20 will get you 550.
And this might be the smartest time to play all the underdogs.
Yeah, honestly,
none of those teams might not be bad.
Yeah, or if you just pick like all the underdogs to like cover. Honestly, like man, with all these new rules, like so, like if you look at the totals, so the first game is 41.5, 42.5, 43.5, and one's 41.5. Like
you have a chance to get 9 points on one possession. So,
dude, I feel like these games have to go over. You would think, right?
Yeah, and if I'm like, so let's just say I'm the coach. We're not gonna practice doing 1 point plays, 2 point plays.
Yeah, what the fuck?
We're gonna practice plays from the 10-yard line and to get in the end zone, which you should already have a ton of those because that's part of your offense already.
That doesn't sound crazy to get on a play.
Time.
Yeah, I'm never kicking a field goal.
No,
because even if you miss one field goal of the game, you might as well have went for 2, at least once.
Exactly.
You want to? That's the place to get off the crazy ass 2 forward passes if you want to try it, I guess. But,
hell yeah.
Yeah, dude. Because honestly, like most of these, like as long as each team scores like 20 points, like you're good. Like 22 points a game, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like fun.
I definitely might go there after this. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Just go put up all the overs.
I thought about it. I should have went today. Before all the playing stuff started, I thought about trying to go and just like bet on all the playing games, and I got in my head, I picked all of them right. I don't know if I would have did that at the kiosk, but in my head, I was right all the way across the board. But I need to go try to bet on some NBA series coming up.
Hey, we'll talk off air.
Yeah, we can go make that work.
Did y'all see?
I'm gonna come pick you up. I got the new whip. I'm gonna come give you a ride.
Oh wow!
Y'all see Colin Kaepernick working out with the I Am Athlete team?
Oh, I saw some.
Oh no, I didn't see that. Did they do like an interview with him?
I think the interview's coming, but
no, I didn't see that.
And Brandon and Ocho were out there throwing the ball around with him.
I did. Somebody up on a route.
I saw Michael Vick was on Colin Cowherd this week, and he said he was out there with Colin Kaepernick, Brandon.
Yeah, they put that one up too. Hold on.
Big ass what? No, I'm just kidding.
That's crazy. Hey, people really gonna have to start watching the videos now. Blake is really like DJing with video. If you've only been listening to audio,
49ers. Yeah, we going to fucking.
You gotta pick us up.
Throw by at the top.
I'm so happy seeing everybody down here working with them. They'll watch their name off the receivers and shit.
Won't be there. 3-step drop for us.
Second down and 4.
Outside guys.
Big motherfucker.
Hey, Kaepernick do look like he hasn't thrown the ball in a hot minute though. Whenever his like arm goes back, it don't look the same like it used to look.
Yeah, they ain't playing like 4 or 5 years.
Yeah,
it's so sidearm. Like he comes off like almost flat. Jarvis cut though.
Wait, who's running these routes with them?
That was Jarvis Landry. It's Jarvis Landry.
No, I'm saying who's like recording these because that last Jarvis Landry route, he like cutting with him and shit.
Yeah, you just fit inside on the post.
They got the Maury cameraman.
Hey, that looked good. That looked good.
This is the one. Oh no, I don't want this shit. Hold on, this is the good one. This shit is so low. Can y'all even hear that?
I can hear it barely.
Thank you.
Oh, you know they always do the shit where they ask like, "Who's your ex?" The ex receiver.
Yeah.
Oh no, I thought this one was interesting. It's not actually not that much now. Get it again.
Chad Johnson was so fucking cold, man. Like,
it's
all right, they both this.
Whenever they ask who's the X, who's the Y, it's always funny to see the other one's face because they'd be like, "All right, yeah, like I'm not upset, but I'm upset."
He's out of here too.
Cash out, better cash out on that fucking bail.
I thought that was because remember Young Jeezy had the little group from Detroit. Well, I know Cardo was part of Cardo. Yeah, Doughboys Cash Out. That's who I thought that was at first, but that's
damn.
He's going to jail, bro. Like I said it last night, he's doing One Piece numbers. Like he's out of here.
He's doing One Piece numbers.
Yeah, bro.
Can you tell me what One Piece numbers are?
He's doing 1,027 years. It's something close to that. Like that he's out of here, bro. It's a sick.
I watched a video about this earlier that was like way more interesting than the articles have been because the video said like one of the people that got indicted with him was his mom, and like she was apparently one of his like workers. But none of the other things have reported that, so it's still interesting, but it's not as interesting.
I hope he's not making his mom sell coochie. That's crazy.
It sounds like she might have been doing it already from what they were saying in the other video, but respect because I haven't seen it reported by a reputable news source.
And if you're gonna sell coochie, you might as well sell coochie for me.
Keep it in the family.
That's crazy.
I haven't watched this yet, but this looked interesting.
Toronto Maple Leaf fans brutal beat down in stands. Fight caught on video.
Dude, okay, hold on. We're gonna put this shit back over here because this one wasn't.
Are we pivoting the video? Is that what we're doing? Pivoting the video?
I don't know. It's just I never had the option. This is like the type of shit I wanted to do with you guys, and now like we can finally fucking do it.
Wow, Blake,
video heavy.
Hey, this lady's face looked like she's getting whooped on.
Oh yeah, play that. I want to see it look like somebody getting fucked up.
The music is fucking.
He has him in hell. Jesus Christ.
Why is this video so much louder than all the other videos? Yo, he's whooping his ass. My goodness. Look how red my man's face is. He got dribbled off the step, the concrete step.
You like a red skittle.
You're liable to get headbutted.
Holy shit.
Nobody leaves the house wearing white low chucks ready to fight, except this guy. She's wilding on him still.
Wow.
Hey, what's you guys' thing on like you guys see these fights, whatever, and like somebody like like women, they kind of like push you around and try to like, if you're getting into an altercation with a man at a game and you're practically ready to defend yourself, and his woman tries to like hit you with something or throw something at you, are you willing to punch her? You think it's off rules?
Are you asking specifically about that game at the Steelers game or that fight at the Steelers game?
That just I've seen a couple of them, and like people be like, "Oh man, you should never hit a woman." Like, bro, if I'm fighting somebody and I see her trying to like, because think about it, like, if she does something to you, like that could like fuck you up, and then you just get washed. That's all it takes,
If I'm in a fight, I'm hitting anybody who is fighting. Is what I'm gonna say.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
If you're fighting, I'm fighting.
Yeah, like if
I'm
she's trying to sling shit at you, nah, you gotta punch that bitch, bro.
I'm saying right now that I don't think I would hit the women, but it all like I don't know, like if it comes down to let's say like she starts like wilding on my wife or something like that, and like me just trying to break it up's not enough, and like I gotta do what I gotta do, but I don't know, like that's gonna be. Like,
I'm talking about like the woman like trying to like hit you and like get at you, like because while you're pretty much you're getting jumped, kind of.
Yeah, I'm saying
she's trying to hit you with something.
If it's just
she didn't get drafted in the WNBA draft on Monday, she ain't gonna be doing nothing to me.
If it's just a woman, I'm not fighting like just a woman. Like I'm getting myself out of that situation, but I'm not fighting her. Yeah. If I'm in a fight and there's a woman throwing something or like trying to join in on hitting me, I'm just hitting whoever's hitting me at that point.
I can go to my garage right now and still probably get you like 12, 13 reps on that 225. I'm not fighting a woman. I'm good.
Yeah,
I'll get out of there.
1v1 a woman, not happening. It jumped, everybody's getting it. I'm sorry. I
can't. 4 women trying to jump you?
oh yeah. I don't have time to like be like, yeah, I don't have time to be like, if it's a man fighting me and a woman tries to jump in, I don't have time to discern like, oh, is she like breaking it up? Is she not hurting me? Like, no, you got to get hit. If it's 4 women, I hope I can run. And if not, hey, 4 women equals 1 nigga. We fighting. No. Let's go.
I'm getting out of there like Derrick Henry.
That's some good man.
Weight room still do numbers though. So yeah, if I'm hoping that I don't have to fight you. I'm just putting you on the ground.
What else is on here?
I don't want to watch nothing with Boosie in it. My goodness.
No? Okay. He told his mom to let her ass out because she got on the one piece. All right. Yep. Okay. Well, let me stop doing all this video shit because now I do realize what you're saying. This is kind of a
man. Did y'all want to get into the jerseys? Because I pulled up the list. All right, so
explain it though. Explain what you have. That way we can know what to say following cue. We won't say what we asked for. We'll say what you got.
What you brought it up to me yesterday, right? So pretty much it was like what jerseys do you think was double, triple platinum in the hood? That like jerseys that like that like that we was wearing, like like our friends hanging out, like most like black kids and shit. And then so like I kind of came up with a list of it yesterday, but then I was thinking like most just popular jerseys. So I was thinking like us being in Tacoma, seeing like all our friends, whatever, who we hanging out, mostly niggas and stuff. But then I was thinking like, damn, I wonder if like what jerseys was popping like just all throughout the U.S. that like everybody in the hood was wearing all them jerseys. So I kind of came up with a little bit of a list, but then it's like I was thinking like, damn, this seems just like I'm naming off like a lot of like popular like NBA players, but you got to think about it, like it's a lot of niggas in the NBA, so. But this is what I came up with.
Wait, before you start going, I'm going to prompt and say the reason that we got into the debate for this was because Blake, what jersey was it that you mentioned?
It was the Vic. It was the Vic jersey. But it was because the video for the dude that passed who made the "We Ready."
It Archie.
Yep, Archie Eversole. Because in his video, the Vic jerseys was out.
And I was saying, like, I can't think of like another active player at the time that had a jersey going crazy, because we were thinking like Vic was active, but then it was like a bunch of throwbacks. Like everything was a throwback.
Throwbacks was big.
That time period, like early 2000s. And then
So we were trying to figure out like what hood jerseys specifically like active, but also throwbacks like went crazy. And Jamal came with a list for us.
Yeah, I know for a fact the Vic jersey had to be everywhere. Because think about it, like
that was number one.
Niggas out here had them, so you know, like, dog, I guarantee you see, if you were in Atlanta in that time, I guarantee you could probably see what 15% of people in like a grocery stores maybe wearing a Michael Vick jersey, maybe 25%.
On a Sunday, on a Sunday,
it might be like, I couldn't even imagine.
It might be 100%. Yeah, like yeah, I think everywhere you could see people wearing it, but in Atlanta it was probably overwhelming because like every kid, like because we used to wear jerseys like t-shirts in the early 2000s.
That's a fact. Yeah, early 2000s.
I'm just playing outside in a jersey that's super ratty and shitty, but I'm just playing outside in a jersey. Like there's Mike Vick jerseys everywhere in Atlanta. And they were up
like
here
the old ones, and then even like the new ones, like when they had the new ones with the little stripe on the shoulder, like those were crazy. Like everybody had, dog. Like I remember, like, dude, for like Little League, niggas used to put like football jerseys over their pads for practice.
Oh yeah,
that's tough.
Yeah,
because we didn't want a practice jersey, and I got a football jersey. So
yeah, yep. I remember I played in a Vic one, and I had like a Marshall Faulk jersey. I used to throw over my pads.
Wow, you thought you were nice.
Yeah, you thought you was doing something.
But that was the thing, like, dog, like there was like hell of us in Vic jerseys. So it was like, all right, a bunch of niggas look the same now. So it's confusing because everybody had Vic jerseys.
Okay.
We just gonna get another elite backfield.
And I think we can say that's the diamond jersey. Like that went diamond. Everybody, every city, state, everywhere had a Vic jersey.
Everybody had a Vic jersey, bro. So obviously, like that. So I say I would consider like I think out here we probably saw like the newer, the more not the last recent Falcon jersey, but I'm pretty sure out there they had like the old ones. I like the old ones better personally, like the throwback ones. But yeah,
black so ones with the Falcon on the sleeve.
Yeah,
still see that.
That's a cool ass jersey. So I got the black Iverson 76ers jersey because think about Iverson was that nigga. He's the coolest NBA player ever.
Easily.
That's got to be up there.
I've seen so many jerseys just.
I think that might be diamond as well.
It probably is
up to go hoop with that. I think Vic and Iverson is diamond in the hood.
Yeah, two Virginia niggas. That's crazy. I got the baby blue, the Melo Nuggets jersey. When the Nuggets got those new jerseys when Melo's got there.
Yep.
Okay.
I got that. Do you remember I got all the Melo Oak Hill jerseys on there.
Oh, yep.
Everybody had those. Everybody had those.
Yep.
I debated throwing the green St. Vincent St. Mary's Brown High School jersey. I saw it a little bit, but it wasn't as much as those
hard to get.
Mellow.
Much harder to get.
It was a holy grail in the hood. It wasn't necessarily obtained in the hood.
Yeah. Okay. I had the throwback blue Nuggets jersey with the pickaxe on it. Remember that one?
The Alex English joint.
They had the
I know the jersey. I'm saying I didn't see that one out here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which one? Who had it?
I can't put that on the level of anything you've said so far.
No. But that was one. Okay. Let me see. I got I think Jordan Wizards jerseys were popping because I remember.
Yeah.
When I first got one. I remember I was in like Georgia and I seen those like in any color. But I feel like I had the white one, and I feel like that white Wizards jersey was clean as hell.
You didn't know it was nasty yet. Yeah. It was Jordan.
I feel like I remember the blue one, but yeah, that white and the blue went crazy.
Yeah.
I got the early 2000 the ones with like the shiny Magic jerseys with the stars on it.
The T-Mac one?
Yeah.
Specifically
like
the T-Mac one?
Yeah, the T-Mac one.
Yeah, specifically the T-Mac one.
And I got
one again. That's another one that I wouldn't put on the tier of everything you've said so far.
It's not
everything else you said so far is like you could go to a park on a like random Thursday.
You were seeing it
and seeing that jersey, but the
T-Mac
was like, hey,
I seen like when they were busted up too later.
Yeah, the T-Mac one is like, oh, he got that, and the
like
Nuggets
that
one
blue one, so
was
you could
like,
see the
oh
stars.
shit, you got that, like that's hard.
I got specifically the yellow Kobe and Shaq Laker jerseys, the yellow ones. Cause I feel like I saw more yellow ones than purple ones back in the day.
For sure. You never see purple. You never see people wearing purple Laker jerseys.
Yeah, I don't see them as much as
never.
You didn't really see the white ones either, but those white ones are super clean. But those came out a little later.
The white ones are more popular now, and were more popular during the Kobe era. But you almost always see yellow Laker jerseys.
That's true.
I got another Iverson one. Remember the half white, half red Philo one?
The one that was in You Got Served, and that the reason that they go ahead.
I don't think
that one was tough on the game. I didn't even see that one outside though. That shit was hard.
I seen people having it out here.
Blake, my little brother has one of those, and Iverson retired when he was like 3 years old.
Yeah, that jersey's flames.
They made the two-tone do-rags because of that jersey. I promise you. There's no other reason that they made the two-tone do-rags, because the first ones I would ever see was the blue and the red. That blue and red Iverson jersey, triple platinum.
No, that white and red one was different though, man.
Okay. I didn't see the white and the red. I seen the blue
half white, half red.
I seen the half blue, half red. Sorry, not the white and red. The half blue, half white, half red. I've seen everywhere.
And then I got what else I got here? This probably just out here, but I said the green and red Sonic Payton jersey, the mostly green one, with a little bit of the throwbacks local. Before they went to like the bright green and gold, but it was like that darker green.
I agree. That's
that was a popular jersey out here.
And now I feel like you see the Kemp jerseys more than you see Payton.
Yeah.
Like you see the Kemp jerseys everywhere now.
And then my last one is the purple Randy Moss jersey, the Vikings one.
I agree.
Yeah, that was a popular jersey. Did y'all? Was there any that y'all could think of? Because I was thinking, I feel like there's which ones.
Well, so there was a run on these. It was Nike did the Vic High School jersey, the light blue one.
Oh shit! I remember this. I remember the Virginia Tech jersey was out there.
Oh,
I remember seeing those.
I don't remember a Vic High School jersey.
Y'all don't live next to DJ Maxx like I did. I got this around the same time I got the little kid joint.
Oh shit,
nigga, that's hard.
Yeah.
But it didn't say Vic on the back though, did it?
Yeah, it did.
Oh, I feel like I remember seeing this jersey with no Vic on the back. I don't remember this.
That looks kind of familiar a little bit now. I probably haven't seen this in like over 20 years, but
I had this, and I wasn't dipped out like that or nothing. But this is this one's got to be up there too. Again, this is like I've seen music videos. I think you nailed everything I've seen in person. The one thing you didn't say that I saw a lot of around Tacoma was the Marcus Trufant jerseys.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I definitely saw that. I was thinking of a Steelers jersey too, but I was thinking like, man, did I see like Roethlisberger's or Bettis jerseys? Because I feel like I definitely saw like some Steelers jerseys growing up.
Malu jerseys were I feel like I've seen quite a few of those too. But it was a lot of Steelers apparel more so than actual jerseys.
Yeah, you're probably right. But yeah, that was all I can think of.
I think you said them all.
You hit them. You hit them all.
My sister had a King's Chris Webber jersey. She liked. She had a Bibby jersey. It was Bibby. Yep.
Was it the baby blue throwback one? Dude, Nike when they used to make them swing throwbacks.
One jersey that had a crazy run was that Michael Jordan Laney jersey.
Oh,
like his high school joint.
I remember that.
That went crazy for 3 summers. I feel like every nigga in Tacoma had one of those.
Every jersey that I had came through TJ Maxx. So if it didn't show up there, then I didn't get it.
I feel like you could find the Laney jersey at TJ Maxx.
That's where I got both my Carmelo Hills was at TJ Maxx.
Dog, I had this. I remember my dad bought me this filthy ass Rasheed Wallace Blazers throwback from TJ Maxx. Oh gosh, that shit was so cold.
Before his time.
Dog, you really could just get like dope ass jerseys. And I remember at Finish Line they used to have the 2 jerseys for what, $80. Not was it Finish? No, Champs. It was Champs. Because I remember you used to have to go to the South Center, or we used to have to catch the bus that would take you to Parkland, the South Hill Mall. We used to fucking mob on it there.
This joint, like the royal blue on the sides and the white.
Yeah. I remember seeing that lane.
That one.
That was a little bit. It had a little run.
Yeah, everywhere.
Yeah, jerseys were kind of like cheap back then.
I do feel like All-Star jerseys had a run too. Now that I'm thinking about it,
they used to be actually good.
Yeah,
like that blue one. You talking about like that blue one?
Yeah.
Hey, where Shaq was dancing in Vegas, that one?
Right after Shakur bought the Mike Bibby jersey, I started seeing that bitch everywhere. The Vancouver one.
Yeah, that jersey did get super popular out of nowhere. That's a nice jersey though. That's a top tier jersey.
Them old Grizzly jerseys are tough.
I'm trying to think. Like there were some teams that like just never really had like a popping jersey like that. I feel like
it's crazy. We did all this without saying the Jordan jersey, like the Jordan jersey of any type of any, like just the main Jordan jersey, Bulls jersey.
Yeah,
went crazy.
Curse of Chicago.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
The Curse of Chicago, the pinstripes. I feel like everybody had the pinstripe one because you can get them fake hella easy.
I'll keep saying everybody. Why am I not in any of these everybody's? I
don't know where you were for them not to be everybody. I feel like
I remember
Central Tacoma, baby. 19th and Union. Ask about me. Go to the Key Bank. Is it still a Key Bank?
Go outside. That don't count.
It's still there.
All right, yeah, no, that's my block. You run through there, you check in.
We had a straight ass uniform at Baker, so it was every other month you could wear like whatever you wanted to school. I remember it was like the 8th grade. I remember me and Michael came to school wearing the same shit. We both had on like fucking Bulls Jordan jerseys. I was so pissed.
Y'all walked out the house to see each other, like, all right, let's go.
I just saw him just the first period. I was like, dude, are you fucking serious? I just put my shit on backwards. I didn't really do anything else. But
y'all was crisscrossed then.
Wearing jerseys backwards was so hard at one point in time.
Yeah, this was either like 7th or 8th grade. I can't remember. I don't know what the fuck happened to all my NBA jerseys from like high school, but I miss some of them damn jerseys. What was your favorite jersey you owned back in the day?
That we had, or just in general?
That you owned, that like you had.
I had the biggest North Carolina 23 you've ever seen in your life.
You son of a bitch.
It was like my favorite jersey as a kid.
I from that card.
Relax. One of my favorite jerseys though that I do have and I still own is my my Wake Forest Tim Duncan jersey. Just because I never see anybody with that jersey, like anywhere.
You're the only nigga I've ever seen with that.
Yeah. I didn't even know. Yeah, no, that's flames.
Shakur seen me wear it. I wore it backwards at our 90s party that I had once.
Mine's probably the Sam Perkins Sonic jersey that I have. I don't necessarily care about Sam Perkins at all, but it's just because I think it's older than me, so it came from like one of my parents, and I don't know why the hell they have it, but I have it, and I've worn it plenty of times.
You have worn it plenty of times.
Yeah, so probably that. If not, then when I was younger, probably like one of the Oak Hill ones or that Vic High School one. But that's really like all the jerseys that I had. So at some point, I have like a Charles Barkley jersey now. I don't know how that came to be. I think it was my mom's.
That Vic High School jersey hard as fuck. I barely remember that.
Yeah, I gave that shit away. I sent so many clothes to Goodwill over the years. I wish I wouldn't have done that one. That'd have been cool to keep. Now it's $200, so whatever.
I think for one of my birthdays, I remember my uncle was dating some chick that worked at like a sports store or something. I just remember he had like somewhere in the mall. But I remember he got me the blue alternate Philly Iverson jersey, but it was the authentic one. So it was like that super nice material. He got me that shit for like my birthday in 8th grade. That shit was so hard. That was probably my favorite jersey I've ever owned.
I had some Drew Brees jerseys, but then I let my emotions get the better of me and put them just in the bottom of a trash can.
No, you did the right thing. I
don't know, man. Because this is like the part of like why like I be saying to y'all, well, just in general, like not caring about what these athletes and shit do off the field. Because all that happened from that was that like I lost 2 fucking jerseys that were both like kind of important to me. Like one I got from my dad when I went to go see them play in London. The other one Bree bought for me as like an early gift.
Okay, that's different. I thought you just like.
I don't have either of them now, just because I was really upset at Drew Brees at the moment. That was pretty.
Shit comes and goes, bro.
No, it don't come back. So,
yeah, don't come back. Yeah. You should make a video of me burning and talking shit about it on the internet like a jackass.
Yeah, but it's like as much as I didn't fuck with Drew Brees as a person, still I still fuck with him as my quarterback. Like.
It might be nice to have just more Saints shit. Like,
yeah, he's probably still like my favorite football player ever. Whatever.
Hey,
it's what it is. Live and learn.
Once Ian Book takes over, bro, you won't even remember that guy.
I think it's gonna be tough to forget. He's like top 3 all time in most passing stats. So,
do you have a Kamara jersey?
I don't have any of the Saints jerseys. Those are the only 2 I had.
I can't believe he doesn't have a Michael Thomas jersey.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised he don't have one.
Like, okay, I'm sorry, both of y'all are like.
I thought besides like Drew Brees, I thought that was like his favorite like
franchise all-time quarterback. So when you have something like that type of stability, this tends to be the player you're going to get something of.
You said my team doesn't have an established all-time quarterback.
His feet are still getting wet.
Are you lying? Phillip Rivers didn't exist. The nigga that replaced Drew Brees.
You hated him for most of his career. Shut up.
No, I hated him for the back end of his career. I loved him for most of his career. That's crazy. Okay. That's crazy. Wow.
Phillips up there. He's the rich man, Eli.
I'm taking that as personal disrespect. Wow. I'm taking that as personal disrespect. Fuck this nigga, man.
Speaking of football, draft's in 2 weeks, right?
It's in 13 days.
What day of the week? Thursday?
It's on a Thursday. Night 1.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, we can't tap at least me and Jamal will be doing a live stream. Blake should be here, ideally, hopefully with his dad and his sister who both love football. If you are a fan of a team and you want to tap in with us on the live stream, get on, talk your shit. Tell us about your team.
You just want to get in here and chill and talk with us, man.
Yeah. We're gonna host just DM us on Twitter or Instagram or any of us individually. We'll kind of talk you through what we got to do. But yeah, we're gonna be on the Twitch.
Live. I'll give you $1,000.
All right.
If you put your pussy lips on live, Blake will give you $1,000.
He has it.
He has it ready to go in an envelope. It says pussy lip dollars. If you a nigga, please don't put any lips on the camera.
I second that. I agree.
But yeah, that'll be a fun time for sure. That'll be a fun time.
Oh shit! What else y'all want to go over?
My family. My bad.
I do need to watch that. I've heard from now multiple people that it is dope, and I do need to watch it. The only thing I want to talk about basketball wise, and we can talk playoffs tonight if y'all want, or next week. But Paul George just deciding to get COVID somehow.
That's crazy, bro.
April 2022.
Another example of weakness, right?
Yo, he looked good as hell. 31 last in their playing game. They caught an L, and he was just like, "Nah, I got COVID. Sorry, I can't play anymore." That's kind of funny.
That is crazy.
He looked like the healthiest nigga on the planet 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, Kyrie out here, unvaxxed, testing negative with the flamethrower. Paul George out here vaxxed up, COVID.
Yeah,
hate to see it.
They said that's exactly how Pandemic P is supposed to end his career. He got to retire this year. Dog, he looked nice as fuck when he's actually playing, and decided to just like randomly pull up with COVID.
And I hate to see it for him, honestly, because he's immensely talented, and all these shortcomings he's had during his career is just like, man,
it's incredible. Having bad luck. I feel like I'm the only person on the planet that has bad luck like this. He really just got awful luck.
Nah. Hey, speaking of an awful situation, though, what do y'all think like about this Jazz thing, right? Like with Rudy and Donovan, like where do they kind of go from here? Like, has that team like under like have they come short of their expectations? You feel like?
Yes.
They've looked like damn near like dominant during like the regular season.
I think they've been the number 1 seed once in a top 3 or 4 seed almost every year that the two of them have been together.
They should have played in the finals by now, and that probably would have been that they did everything they're supposed to do.
I think so. Or like, and I don't even like a Western Conference Finals, which they've never made it to, or at least like, I feel like they're like typically a first round exit or a second round exit is not bad, but like I feel like they're like a first round exit or a second round exit every year, and it's not really like super competitive. I know they took the Nuggets to 7 one year, but yeah, I feel like they usually get like shown up when they're in the playoffs. And last year was like an indictment on them because Rudy Gobert got drugged by Terrence Mann. Like that was what did them in. Like they were like, we're gonna run Terrence Mann at the 5. He's a point guard. Yeah, we're gonna do it anyway, and like just wash them off the court. So yeah, I think they've underperformed.
I think I was listening to like the Athletic basketball pod, and they were saying like when the Warriors made like the 30-point comeback on them of last week or something like that, they basically ran the same as that plan that the Clippers did, of just like exposing Rudy Gobert and just getting the open 3 in the corner.
Oh, there's 2 people in the corner. What's Rudy gonna do?
Yep.
And there's no answer for it. And I feel like they've been evenly matched with teams. And the regular season, they look so good, and they just don't have any answer for like one specific thing. And their best player is also happens to be their biggest weakness in the playoffs.
It's like, very interesting.
Rudy Gobert
weird.
Would be like a 20-point, 10 rebound, 8 block a night guy is their worst playoff player on the
team. So I think it's the same podcast. They were talking about like the way that the Jazz are constructed, their perimeter defense is like just god awful, which means that they are constantly just have to play drop coverage, which means they just send people at Rudy. Which because that's the only way that they can play defense, and it works out regular season because he's a leader, and teams don't like have a week to game plan against you.
Yeah, and some teams are shit though, and not every team,
Exactly that as well. It's just you're just not going to commit as much to like a single game plan for a regular season game, like because it doesn't matter.
You can't.
Playoff time comes around, and their perimeter defense is still ass. They still have to do drop coverage every single time. Teams can like work around that pretty quickly. It's just like I don't know like where they kind of go from here, because it's like you trade Rudy, your perimeter defense still sucks, and now like whatever you might get back.
Joe Ingles, who was like one of their best perimeter defenders, so they have a bunch of scorers and a big man who doesn't score, and they don't
Ingles
like to have their big man
play.
Score. Yeah, for sure. Like not for just this year, just in general.
I got you.
He was always their best perimeter defender, but like, no, that team doesn't. I don't think that team works as currently constructed, even though they're always a top 5 seed at minimum. They're the Pacers.
Excellent regular season game. These are the Pacers.
Like, you're a team who like gets to the playoffs. The Pacers have never been good enough to get the 1
They
seed.
were like damn near like elite though, man. Like a couple years ago,
but just their outcome always ends like that. Like, you played the good team. Yeah, no, you had nothing for them. And you're drafting 12 to 24 every year.
Yeah.
So you're not really getting better.
The only way you can get better is like the draft or a trade. So it's like no one's going to come.
Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert at 12 and 17.
Yeah.
Like getting lucky on like all-time players who happen to not like each other in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, man, that's rough.
Someone's got to blow up there. I just really wonder where they go from here with that.
I feel like moving Gobert's the option, because I feel like even though Donovan Mitchell is very much like
he definitely deserves some blame too.
He definitely deserves some blame. I just feel like if you put the right team around him, you have a better chance than putting a good team around Rudy Gobert. Because like what does a good team around Rudy Gobert look like? A bunch of like wing defenders who can also shoot, a bunch of 3-and-D guys. Paul George and Rudy Gobert would probably look great together. Put Rudy Gobert on the Clippers. Put Rudy Gobert on the Clippers with Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. Best team of all time. You'd have no fucking answer for them.
It's gonna happen. Take like salary cap into it too, though. Like what? Because I know his salary cap.
No,
Rudy's like $45 million. He's at the Russell Westbrook.
Exactly. It's never gonna happen. And Donovan Mitchell's gonna be there soon, I'm sure.
Yeah, but he'll be on the Knicks when that happens, so it's all good.
Very likely. Hey, him and Julius Randle might be nice together.
Hey,
played, but
don't wish that on me.
It's gonna be fun.
Obi Toppin starting for the Knicks next year.
Oh, Julius is gone?
Yeah, Obi dropped 40 in the last game, so it's up.
Yeah, I saw like the little box score for the last couple games.
So did Austin Reeves.
Austin didn't put up no goddamn 40. Stop.
He had 35, didn't he?
Yeah, he had
like 30 40. Yeah. That ain't 40. That ain't 40.
All right.
Obi and Quick running the show. Rest of the playoff. Do y'all? I mean, East. I think you guys have been constant with the Bucks, right?
I'm still on the Bucks.
Still on the Bucks,
yes, sir. Bucks fan number one, right here.
Go Celtics on the spooky tip though.
Celtics to win it
I think
all?
they beat the Nets in 7.
That's gonna be a good series.
I think they win in 7.
Is there 5 players better than Jason Tatum?
In the NBA?
Mm-hmm.
I think Luka's better.
I don't. Nope.
It's close though, right? I think Luka's better.
It is close. I think it's close. But I don't think Luka's better.
It was crazy, like at a point, like it was like him or Jaylen Brown kind of like do what you want to do. But now, like, I don't know, Jason Tatum's like clearly the best player on that team.
For sure.
Jaylen Brown's not no scrub either, but
no, yeah, he's good. He's an all-star. He just
goddamn
Tatum's just better. Oh, damn.
Right.
Jason, if he's not top 5, he's definitely like a top 7, top 8 guy. Because if I had to name 5 players better, I'd probably go Steph, Braun, KD, Giannis, and Luka.
I'll go Braun anymore.
Ooh. Yeah,
this might be spicy, but Braun's defense is gone now. So all you got is the bucket.
Braun's defense might not be as bad as a lot of people's. I'm not saying it's as good as Jason Tatum's. Braun's defense ain't completely gone. It's not completely gone.
Sliding down.
I will say that I think I have Braun outside my top 5 though.
He ain't fighting through them screens like he used to, man.
Yeah, because I'd have Giannis, I'd have KD, I'd have Jokic, I'd have Embiid, I'd have Tatum. I'd probably have Braun right there after those guys, and then I have Curry, and I think I might have Braun above Curry, but they're like the same. I think I have them the same.
You Steph above Braun right now, man. Either way, Miami versus Atlanta. I don't see any way.
Miami in 6.
Yeah.
They'll scare them 2 games though. Trail go off 2 games.
Toronto. I think that's just going. Embiid's going to be too much for them. Toronto's a good team though,
but mind you, Philly doesn't have Thibault in any of the Toronto games, so he's missing 3 games.
And
they'll get back.
They can't play no defense.
Scotty Barnes is going to get loose. Then you worried about Scotty Barnes right now?
Yeah, like
so
Philly's
you
defense after
Philly?
they traded everybody wasn't all that good.
You think they beat Philly, Tyrell?
I do.
All right, but let's bet $20 on it.
No, we'll go to the casino and we'll do it. We'll put a
ticket.
No,
just between me and you. If you believe in him so much, bet me $20.
No, we'll put a ticket on it. We'll put a ticket on it. That way, it's better.
It's crazy.
We'll talk about it off air.
You'd rather give the not white man his money, but
because it'll be worth more money than $20 if one of us is right. Anyway, yeah, I'm taking Toronto.
Chicago is up for you, bud. You don't play good against good teams.
Yeah, they're about to
Milwaukee.
They're about
Milwaukee in 4.
Yeah, it might be 5. Gentlemen sweep.
Yeah, that's gonna be ugly. Then we already said 7 for Brooklyn.
7. Yeah,
7 for Brooklyn over Boston.
I got Boston at 7.
Okay. I'm taking Boston.
Let me get Boston in 6.
I like Boston in 6.
Damn, all 3 of us are on it. That's how I know it's not happening now.
Yep, that's gonna be KD puts up 50 every game.
Sweep
the one in the
Phoenix in 3.
This game isn't over yet, though. For the 8 seed, the NBA just filled it in, but Clippers are still playing the Pelicans for the play-in right now.
Phoenix
either way, they're getting fucked up. Whoever plays, Phoenix.
I think Phoenix is winning in 4 either way.
They're dropping
Phoenix by the first half.
By the first half of the first game, the series is over.
Yep. Utah in 6.
Ooh.
While Luka's not playing game 1, and they say he might not be available for game 2 either.
Yeah,
that's right. No Luka. Give me Utah too. He's gimpy. Yeah.
If he doesn't play, he's definitely not playing 1. But they say he might not play game 2 either.
You said in 6. I like in 6. Utah in 6.
Yeah, just in case Luka comes back and somehow goes crazy.
Yeah, he's gonna steal a couple games. Maybe it might be Utah in 5 with no Luka.
I'd say Utah in 5. Yeah, I like Utah in 5.
Damn. Okay, did the band put it back together again one more time in Golden State?
Hey, Golden State in 5.
Damn, dude. So I know Steph. I think Golden State in 6. It all depends on like Curry's health, but I think I like Golden State in 6.
Jordan Poole's been so damn good this year.
Golden State in 6 just because it seems like Jokic every year be taking teams to 6 or 7 by himself. It doesn't really matter who's playing. So I like them in 6, but I'm gonna say Golden State in 5, but 6 wouldn't surprise me because Jokic winning 2 games on his own isn't like crazy.
And Denver's not looking like they're gonna be one of them teams where their stars who missed the whole entire year come back in the playoffs right now. I haven't heard that kind of talk over there.
No, they've confirmed Murray and Porter Jr. are out. They're done.
About Dozier coming back?
I haven't heard anything about him.
No.
But yeah, the second and third best player on the team are not coming back.
This might be up for them then.
Yeah, but I think that Golden State in 5 because I could just see Jokic like willing that team to a win.
I think it too.
The most fun series I think in the entire playoffs.
That's gonna be the saddest one to end though, like for real, because no one wants to see either of them teams go away.
100%. But this just seems like what should be. I don't know if it will be, but what should be like the young, like
future.
We're gonna see this a couple more times. I'm taking Memphis in 6 as well. Yeah,
this is a better team. Cat's still not showing no fight for me, dog, and that's not looking good.
You're not wrong.
But ideally, those two teams should be playing like one should have Dallas and one should have Utah. For that way, you can get those teams that nobody wants to see the fuck out of here and get them in a later round with heightened like circumstances. I don't know how that would work out, who have to lose and win and shit, but I'd rather see that happen than we lose these one of these two young teams in the first round.
Minnesota would have to win 3 more games, 4 more games.
That's if Cat tried.
Yeah, I mean he was doing a lot of shouting and stomping. I think he tried.
Come here, baby. It's a big moment.
Doug, why did they show him making out with her at the end of the game?
Pat Bev behind him, standing on the table. Shit was crazy.
We need that? Nasty man.
Did you see? That's the inside of the NBA. Like they made a compilation of playing like "We Are the Champion" over like them celebrating.
I did.
It was money. I loved it.
It was great. Twitter ruins everything. What else were they supposed to do? It was still funny, bitch. What are you talking about? Like, exactly. I don't care if they celebrated like they won, like they're the champions. It was funny that they played the song.
I tried to explain to people on Reddit. I was like, "Yo, like, y'all, I completely get what's going on here because if the Mariners won a playoff game, it would be some shit like this in Seattle, probably."
Facts. But I wouldn't be surprised that people are making fun of me for like. We make fun of any college team that storms the court when it's like Vanderbilt just beat Kentucky. Why are they storming the court? Like, because they beat Kentucky, nigga. What are you talking about? That don't happen.
Yeah, they are literally exist in the SEC to collect paychecks. They're not here to win games.
Actual.
Got that off. All right. Did snowfall over?
No.
Ooh, I haven't watched this week's episode, but
I did watch this week's episode.
I need to watch Snowfall. I need to watch Moon Knight. I'm behind on everything.
Blake, you're 2 weeks behind. So you didn't see the acid episode?
No. Last one I saw was Jerome was looking for peaches, and he like went to the dope house and just like had the whole entire PTSD thing.
Yeah, I'm just telling you that there's a whole episode where everybody is on acid, and I just hope me and my niggas can do acid together one day. I got some ready to go for y'all right now.
Yeah. All right, officer. I will not be partaking in any stuff like this. Yeah.
Never mind. I'm not gonna put it on camera. Never mind.
Yeah. Please don't. Please.
No, I didn't see that.
Oh, did you guys notice the nigga that's Kane on there is the dude from Wintertime, Norm Nixon's son that's playing him?
Yeah. Yep.
Kane on
Yep. That's Debbie Allen's son as well, which is hilarious.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Felicia Rashad is his auntie, and he on there. Does it look like I'm hiding, little nigga?
That was tough though.
He's not a Huxtable. It was tough.
Yeah, he is so fire.
He's terrifying. And he's even scary on Wintertime. Blake, have you started watching Wintertime?
I told you I watched like the first episode and a half.
Yeah, he's not fucking with it like that.
Yeah. Something's wrong with me. I know. my mind be fried after watching Mickey Mouse Clubhouse all day, and then I try to put that on and like get going with it, but I just can't.
Blake loves story, and he also hates story at the same time.
Yeah, no, it's a fact. That's why I mean, Halo is turning around for me a little bit. I'll say that much.
I gotta watch episode 3. 3 and 4 is out now, right?
I believe so. Yeah. It's pissing me off like how much he takes off his goddamn helmet though. Like, because even in the books, Chief doesn't do that. Like, so I don't know.
I've seen such mixed reviews on that. Even still, like what 4 or 5 episodes in, where like some people
had a
like,
really good scene in the 3rd episode.
It's worse every episode. Some people are saying it's better every episode.
Both
of y'all are torn on it.
It's some bullshit right now. I'm not gonna. It's some bullshit right now. Like the.
Do you think it? So Blake, you're not a big fan of it. Do you think it's going in a direction where it'll get better, or you think it's just like the show's just not good?
And I would really need to talk to somebody that doesn't like know shit about Halo that is watching this and see what they think of it.
Well, I'll watch it.
My mind is jaded, and this is like, it's because of that. It's like fucked up. It's like, what are y'all doing? Like, they're making Chief like way more special than he is. Like, as far as like his time before he was a Spartan and shit like that, they're making that like into some other shit that it never was. Like, he was like just kind of a bigger kid. He had like red hair. Chief is a ginger. That's not talked about, but he's not in the show. He was just a bigger kid that had like a high level of drive. He's almost like Captain America, right? Except he wasn't like criminally frail.
No, he's Brock Lesnar.
Basically, yeah. He doesn't have like the insane sense of justice or nothing like that. He just had a high level of drive. He liked to win. They took him into the Spartan program. He kept on winning. He could complete the mission and shit like that. And that's what he was about. But now they have it like he was a part of like some experimental program with his parents where they're trying to like make planets like into habitable shits. He touched like some Forerunner object when he was a kid. That's why the shit works now. It's like all the shit that never fucking happened. Like, you made him like into this super special being when the special thing about him was how excellent he was in combat and in the field and shit like that. Like, that was what was cool about Chief. Like, I don't know. They're doing some weird shit. And I'm not on board with it, but I'm gonna keep watching because I fuck with Halo. But it's just like, dog, like, yo, it's like the videos where like the Spanish mommies are watching people make Mexican rice and they're like, why the fuck are y'all putting that in there?
Yeah,
like, I'm sure it tastes fine, but it's like, that's not what the rice is supposed to be.
That's a ridiculous comparison.
No, it makes sense though. It's a good one.
No, that's hilarious. I hate this nigga's mind.
That was a good one. He pulled that at his ass.
Yeah, that's funny as fuck.
I'm getting punked over here though.
I do be loving those. All right.
Oh shit!
I don't have other shows I need to talk about this week.
Dog.
We can come back next week. Blake, are you getting your father on the draft show?
No, man, but
come on.
Nah, me and Tyrell show, man. Brothers of Destruction Part 2. Let's get it. We gonna.
I think getting Blake's dad on there would be lit.
Oh my god, dude! All right,
Blake, enjoy his family.
All right.
Peace. I'm gonna end it. I don't know what's gonna happen.